Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome to another 30 episode of DirtyFour podcast. It's episode 41. We've got an amazing guest tonight. We've got Yannick Dotes. How's everyone in the chat doing? We've got a lot of awesome people so far. And just before we start the show, if you're watching this on Facebook, just get onto YouTube. There's a red thing. It's called subscribe. Press that button. We're at 169 subscribers. We're getting to 170, and we're gonna go to 200, and everything's doing good. Yannick.
What happens at 200? Do we give people a gift? Or...
So what happens at 200 is myself, Joey, and Peter. We're gonna go shirtless for the.
But we already did that, though.
Yeah, I know, but since what else?
Peter wasn't shirtless though, is he?
Yeah, he was. We actually have an emoticon on our Discord.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna do something crazy for.
Don't forget to go on our Discord if you want to chat and everything, and you can check the emoji of us shirtless, so you can indulge in any kind of gay or otherwise fantasy about us.
Exactly.
Will you have tassels on?
Oh man. So Yannick, man, how you doing, man? How you doing?
Good, man. It was like we were discussing earlier. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I had a kind of fun weekend. Got to finally get out of the house and do something, because it's been a lot of just like walks in the park, and there's a cool side to it, but then I think like the whole like having time to yourself and figuring out things and learning a few songs on guitars and all that's kind of gotten fucking old. So I'm looking forward to like the world coming back. This is nice. I think we've pushed ourselves to the limit at this point.
Yeah, nice. So just before we continue, Thompson is like, will you have tassels on? Mm-hmm. And then Captain YOLO is like, Claudio, I would be happy with a DirtyFour t-shirt. Well, Captain YOLO, guess what?
We have that.
Claudio's gonna be making those.
Eventually.
Claudio? Exactly. That's going to be neat.
Eventually. So Yannick,
eventually.
So Yannick, how you been handling this pandemic, man? What have you been doing? How you handling this stand-up comedy stuff?
What are you smoking?
Yeah.
I think I'm on Great White Shark or something like that. I can't remember. I think it's called Great White Shark. I'm not sure. But the pandemic's been interesting for me because I was already working remote for like 5 years. And I actually, funny enough, we had this opportunity, this other thing I'm working on now. And they're like, yeah, we're going to open our own office. It's going to be great. So we open an office, buy all the furniture. It looks fucking trendy. We had like gym memberships, the whole 9 yards. And then within 3 months, boom, everything got closed again. So I just went back to doing remote. I'm doing a few projects here and there. Definitely feeling the lack of stand-up. Honestly, my wife can't handle me running jokes on her anymore. She's just like, I don't care. Like, it's not, I'm sure you guys are in the same, same position as me in terms of like not being able to be on stage, not getting that roar laughter. It's like, it's really addictive, right? So like once you get that, that performance thing where people are giving you that energy back, it's really addictive, and I'm kind of in withdrawal, I guess you could say.
Yeah, my girlfriend's getting really nervous. My girlfriend's getting pretty nervous about all those rape jokes I've been doing lately.
Yeah. And Victoria, what were you saying?
I mean, I've never gotten a roar. I really miss the stage, but the experience you're describing, you're obviously a way better stand-up comedian than me.
Well, yeah, I think it's just I use cheap gimmicks. That's how I get my laughs. So, I've seen you on stage. You're pretty funny. And, also it depends on the room you're working. I think some of the rooms are really good. They have a lot of the right people there. They're ready to laugh. Some other people are, the smaller rooms. It's almost like I always find, especially once COVID hit and we were doing the like limited shows, laughter's infectious, but laughter's also kind of like the first person on the dance floor.
Yeah.
And there's that sort of that delay and that's what the good host is supposed to do, right? Like sort of prime them people up. And with the smaller crowds, I definitely saw a correlation to how, because they're not so close and not connected, they're sitting far apart from each other. It was harder to get that chemistry going, to get that laugh.
I think maybe because they have also like if you have like a huge crowd, this is my theory. If you have a huge crowd, you have a bunch of different senses of humor and a bunch of different thresholds for laughing. Whereas a smaller crowd, like it's you. If you have like 3 people there, like the chances that that everyone's gonna laugh is smaller because no one's gonna start.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. But
I
Yannick,
always heard like smaller crowd are pretty tough because pretty much for kind of the same reason you said.
yeah, no,
Not
but
adding anything.
Yeah, people try to laugh until somebody else laughs, like dancing. And so they're like, oh yeah, am I supposed to find that funny, or is it, hey, what's up, Pete?
What's going down? The boss.
Yes.
Yeah, so once that first person laughs a little bit and starts to chuckle, the other people feel comfortable. Or like if Joey goes on stage and starts with his darker jokes, a lot of people find it funny, but they're actually slightly hesitant to laugh because they don't know what the repercussions are going to be.
Yeah. No, it's no, you're right. No, because I remember last year when we did the festival with Sid, like that offbeat night was really something. Was really fantastic, and even because a Lord William pub, right? Like it's not a really big room, right? But it's so intimate. It's so, I would say not small. We could feel like 80 to 100 people. But even I've been doing shows there for a while, and we didn't even have a full room. And when it's not a full room, that's when it's actually it still feels full, because
because the walls bounce off.
Yeah, exactly. But then when you go do bigger rooms, right, you're like, oh shit, like you have like 100 people, let's just say, and when you have 100 people, it's like, oh crap, like who's gonna laugh at my jokes? Because I find doing a smaller crowd is actually easier than doing a big crowd, in my opinion.
Really?
Really?
I find the opposite, man. I find the opposite.
Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that, but I've been doing
Is it
both.
because you get nervous when there's more people?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I don't know.
I do think I do better at the nest because I don't see the crowd.
That's true, but the smaller crowd, one thing that I just like how there's no expectation.
Yeah.
You just go there and you do whatever. Like it's just fun. You're doing it for fun, right?
I find they're judging you more. I find they're judging you more. They're right in your face. So they're like, "Oh, you better make us laugh, man. It's only 5 of us. Fucking make it happen." They're like,
they have like a notepad. They're like, "Let's see what he's got."
Fucking going to blog about it right after.
It's like, look at this guy. The guy said Bosh says she's a lesbian. Oh, this guy's a cocksucker. I don't know.
And then I come on stage right after. I'm not done with the first joke and she's already out of ink.
Yeah, God,
it's like I missed the other guy.
Yeah,
the other guy was okay.
One thing I started realizing, I didn't get much time in comedy since COVID. I only did about 16, 18 months, but I did learn near the end that a smaller crowd is a super good opportunity to do crowd work.
Yeah.
Because since you have sort of like these 8 people there, you're like, fuck it, I have enough time to sort of play with them and try the crowd work, less on the jokes. Because crowd work, if it happens organically and it boom, it's great. But I don't have the ability yet to sort of dig into crowd work. So that's why I like smaller crowds for that. I think I have a better opportunity.
Okay.
But the thing that's fun also with crowd work is they don't always give you the full answer or a smart answer because they're kind of nervous. So they'll just stay really vague and stuff, so you can fuck around just with the vagueness of the answer and start fucking with the person. Yeah. So it's really fun, and if it goes into something you already have prepared, it's fucking golden.
Well, yeah, I find with crowd work it has to be like a lawyer. A lawyer will never ask a question that he doesn't know the answer to because he wants you to say that. For crowd work, that's another thing I learned. I'm like, ask a question that 95%. That's the answer, and then you're ready to kill. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Writing that stuff and being ready for that stuff is tough. That's the nuances between good jokes. I find that are really.
That's why you need to try it out to get as much answer as possible. And you're like, they always give me that answer at that question, so I need to prepare for that. Yeah. If it's something you're not prepared, it's even better because you can just fuck around with that.
If it works, otherwise you freeze.
Yeah.
He does.
That's what happened the first time I did crowd work. I didn't know you were supposed to prepare, so I just asked questions and I didn't know where to go from there.
I don't
Exactly.
prepare. I don't.
No, you don't have to. That depends. Like each comedian are really different. Like if a comedian went through like improvisation leagues and stuff like that, obviously he's gonna fucking rock every time he's has a chance to do crowd work because it's his fucking world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I say freaking Captain Yolo, Jess Sorrell, Mel, freaking everybody else in the chat. I don't know who Tom Sins.
Yeah,
What's up,
there you go.
everybody? And then everybody on Facebook, anybody who's watching, what's up? Thanks for the heart.
What's up? It's my first podcast. Thanks, guys. This is awesome.
No problem.
Your first podcast,
No
really?
I never did one.
What have
Oh,
you been
shit.
doing this whole time?
I work a lot online and I stream all day, and I guess it's my job to be like on Skype and all these things. And I watch your guys' podcast, but I never do one. It's kind of fun.
Oh.
Shooting the
What's
shit.
your job that you have to be on?
I had a few jobs. I worked in the adult industry for a long time. I still dabble a little bit there. I work with a company that does like hormone replacement therapy and erectile dysfunction medication. And
Oh, nice. I need some.
just
Just to fuck around with people. Be like, I'm not working.
That's the funniest way of spiking somebody because nobody's gonna get mad about having a boner.
Exactly.
It's like a roof that's kind of chill, like
Oh man.
And I'm working on a weed project, which hopefully will take off. Which was the whole like legal thing, and
Yeah.
So I always loved stand up, but for me it was always like if it works out, great. But I always had a few other things going on.
Oh,
I
nice.
do like to try and bridge the worlds. Like weed and comedy's fun, so maybe they'll work together. And porn too, I guess they work together.
Nice.
9:41.
Oh, she's in
Awesome.
Australia.
Yeah. No, I forgot to ask her the time. I always ask her
Yeah,
the
but
time.
now
every
she
time.
knows. She's taking this
She
shit.
knows.
That's perfect.
She
Like
took it.
Exactly.
drill
she
it
knows.
into her.
She's like, well, we had a flat earther like the week before, so she's probably like, it's like flat Earth time. That's
They're the best. Those people they make my day.
Oh yeah, they really are, man. They really,
And we
like,
didn't argue that hard with him. We just let the madness unfold.
Yeah.
I love chaos.
It was
Oh,
really
man.
interesting though. It was so fun. I feel like I walked into like an imaginary world,
Yeah.
as someone. It was
Middle
cool.
Earth. Middle Earth.
Like the fact that they're real people that are full blown, like.
That's what amazed me.
Where like religion is like, okay, there's some semblance of this good and bad and this and that. It's just like, no, the world's flat. You're like, what the fuck? Everything you look at in the sky's round. Sun's round, moon's round. All the earth is different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but like
The best
to
part
him,
of it,
it's
you
a
want
light.
to know, you want to know what actually are the stars and the fucking everything you see in the sky. Dead people. They're
They're dead
soul.
yo, when he said that, I tripped the fuck out. I'm like,
Yeah.
like no way.
Yeah.
So all the stars are dead people. I'm like, no, man.
well, they're
I love
different
it.
stars.
I love it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
my theory, the sun is Tupac and the moon is fucking Piggy Smalls, and then you have Tupac running after Piggy Smalls to kick his ass. That's
That's
why you
right.
have day and night.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you never see Biggie during the day.
Oh. But the thing is, we call it the planets are gods. See, I was hearing that there was a dragon outside the dome because we live in a dome.
Mhm.
But he's like, no, there's no dragons, they're gods. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, it's cool. That's
Yeah, because
Right,
your
it
thing
sounds
was
to you like it's
ridiculous,
obvious.
Peter.
Like, yeah,
Right?
obviously there's gods, you idiot.
This is science, Peter. Don't come here with that nonsense.
Exactly,
That's
Peter.
awesome.
Don't come here with that goddamn nonsense.
I'm coming to all kinds of craziness. All right, I'm
man.
coming. I'm just there. I'm the chaos, man. I love
Oh,
it.
I do want to come back to the planet.
The moon, Thompson's like the moon does hypnotize me.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh
That's
man,
jokes.
oh
That's
man,
jokes.
but no, it was good. Yeah, no. So Yannick, remember? I think it was like during the pandemic, like we both were at the Comedy Nest, and
Yeah.
there's this
All
guy
people.
there's this guy who was telling off Peter. He's like, who the fuck do you think you are, you motherfucker? I'm like, whoa, what the
Okay,
fuck
sure.
is going
What?
on?
What was
This-
it?
This was at the Comedy Nest. I forgot what month exactly it was. It was.
Oh, I remember you were talking about that. Claudia.
Yeah, Nick, you were there too. It was this bald guy who
It was like a newbie.
It was like a newbie. But then he like, hey guys, how are you? My name is this. My name is that. Oh, guys,
Fuck.
like he was talking like this the entire time. And then after that, like he was bald and he said like I'm on antidepressants and on different kind of medication. Like what? The
Oh yeah,
fuck?
that was fucking. I remember that guy. That was
Oh man, that guy.
Is
And then
it Raul?
every-
no.
fucking- that was-
Raul, man.
Every
star.
conversation that starts like an ad from a pharmaceutical, you always knows you're on the
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. Like I did my set, right? And then I was okay. And then I come off it. He comes up to me, and goes, "You think you're funny, huh, you fucker?" I'm like,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
This dude, dude.
"Oh, sorry."
Who is this guy? I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh man, you was there, man. I'm not making this up.
When I see him, just be like,
I have no idea. This guy was there, like he was bald and big. That's all I remember. Bald and big. I want to go see a set. I'm like, and
It was Jason Statham.
yeah, okay, yeah, no, but I'm like, and then at the end, I'm like, God damn. And then Peter's like, yeah, I know you're banned from here. And then the guy goes, yeah, I'm banned. Well, fuck you. Yeah, how about that? Fuck. I'm like, whoa, this guy's like, this guy's off his
Claudio.
oh my god, yo, shit, sorry, because I'm stoned. I thought you were saying he was calling out Peter Bowen. I was like, what the?
No.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh god!
If this guy was calling out Peter Bowen, Peter would like smack his fucking ass. Or
just like Peter Bowen sucks. I'm like, this is your first time on stage. How do you even know who that is?
I had something. Hey, what's up, Dale? What's going down? Raul. We call it. I remember there was a time where I was at the McKibbins, and then there's a dude. He's like, but he was drunk, but he had like this Caribbean accent, but he was white. So I was confused. I was like, okay, this is whatever.
Collie Buds, fucking Collie Buds and McKibbins.
Should I kick his ass or ask him more questions before that? So then the guy's all like, yo, man. What's up with him?
Yeah, he's all like, yo, tell your jokes, man. So I'm telling my jokes. He's like, yo, boss, you don't honor how funny you are. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Then he starts punching my chest. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, man? He's like, no, I'm just thinking you're the one, man. He punches my chest again. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna swing on you. Stop swinging. Like, what are you doing, man?
Those are the guy's like, compliments.
Yeah.
You are
you fucking.
Oh, yo, man, yo, you're funny, man. You're funny, and then you do your jokes. Yo, you're funny. Yo, man, let me just do my jokes. Like, wait, yo, man, don't ever forget. You're like, what the fuck is going on here?
I'll be honest. Maybe it's because I haven't been doing it long, but anytime anybody comes up to me after, like, yo, you're funny. I'm like, yo, this is sick. This is awesome. It's like, you're really funny. I'm like, yo, did somebody pay you to say this, or you mean that for real? Like,
Oh,
like,
man,
that's dope. It's awesome.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That was a cool feeling.
Yeah. No, I'll never forget.
It's different, you know. You
Yeah,
don't
I'll
get
never
that at work.
Exactly. I'll never forget. I'll never
make me laugh, sucker.
But I'll never forget. Like I got off stage and it was like a horrible night. No one was doing really well. This couple comes up to me and goes, "Hey, you were really good. Yeah, you were." I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to, man? He goes, No, you were good, man. Yeah, I like you. You're good. Yeah. I'm like, yo, okay. So this guy's obviously fucking a suck because he.
This sounds like a beginning of like a cuckold porn, man. It's like, yeah, you're really good.
You're even better with my wife.
Wait, what? And then, but here's a funny thing. It's like the wife was just there. Like she looked bored out of her mind.
There was a wife already. That's amazing.
Can I see Yannick? Oh, you can see Yannick.
Yeah, you can see Yannick. Yannick's there. Yeah.
Hey, man, he's there, man. He's doing a split. This is A to the tracks. He's from the Jofos.
Yeah.
Looking like a Hispanic revolutionary.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. About to reverse capitalism.
What the fuck is going on?
Dad or shooting up a bunch of politicians in a parliament.
Oh, and Joey went Joey.
Too soon.
Yeah,
Dude, fuck up. It has been like, 20 years?
Oh, actually, Yannick, if you go to the side, you're going to see like a private chat and a public and a regular chat. You'll see all the chat. You see all the people talking.
I'm not seeing any of that chat. Oh, private. Is this what comments?
And then you go to the comments.
Yeah, they're talking about you. They're like, oh, shit. God damn, you got freaking girls asking for you.
Shit, I was like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Oh, fucking Craig's lost.
Oh, wow.
We're just saying shit just to fuck with you.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's the plot twist, ladies and gentlemen.
You think I'm supposed to understand this?
Well, no, it's entirely up to you to understand the matter.
What the hell's going on?
So
how are the other podcasts going? You guys doing other stuff?
Yeah, we're doing
how is this working out? Like it's
cool. It's cool. It's all right. It's just a fun life. We just like lackadaisical on this, man. We're just chilling, man.
Yeah.
We're just doing our thing. Usually we'll interview say like typical questions, and then we'll just throw like stuff for the day, like little topics for the day type thing.
Yeah,
apparently a guy in the States. Apparently he did a fake kidnapping. He did a video. He did a fake
I saw
kidnapping
it to get out of work.
Yeah.
Yo, that is fucking brilliant. Oh my god, yes.
How
That
is
is
he gonna recover from that when he goes back to work? Like, what was he gonna say to the people at work?
He's like, oh my god, they freaking took me. I'll be back on Monday. Like, I don't know what he's gonna tell them.
Like, he sends the video. He's like, yo, you see, man, I got kidnapped. He's like, how do you have a video of it?
Oh, well,
How did
here's
you
the
send it
part.
to your boss?
Can you imagine you try to ask his friend around if it's a good idea, and his friend's like, "Why just call sick?" It's like, "No, I did it way too often last week. I can't do it anymore." It's like, how about you change your fucking job?
Yeah,
Or
that's
fake kidnapping at this point.
like there's hate your job and then fake kidnapping.
Yeah,
Just swap it out.
Do I want to call in
fucking
sick?
retarded.
Do I want to call in sick, or do I want to fucking go all out and say I got kidnapped? Or how dumb it would be is if he called his boss, goes, "Sir, I can't come into work today. It's because I'm kidnapped. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye." I'm like,
I send you a thumb tomorrow.
It was my boss.
The day off.
Yeah, you know.
Even took my kidney.
Oh man, like I know if it was my boss, he'd be like, "Listen, just come to work. I don't give a fuck, man." Like, he would,
Okay, untie yourself and come on to work.
come on. Actually, I had this other boss. Like, he had my old number, and then he's calling me, but it's his wrong number. So I come into work, and he's all like, "Bro, is this your number?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Fuck, man." Like, I call it. I'm like, "Yo, Peter, get to work." He's like, "Yo, fuck you," and he just hangs up. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Somebody else makes you lose your job.
or it can happen opposite. Like
your ones look like sevens.
or there's one like a friend of mine like changed his number, right? But a boss still call his old number, and at another job he goes, "Hey, is this so and so?" He goes, "No." He goes, "Okay, well, it says here that this is your number. Can you come into work today?" And the guy goes, "But I don't work for you anymore." And the boss goes, "Oh, okay, well, I need you to come into work. You're hired." And he hangs up, and my friend goes, "What the fuck is going on?"
Did he go into work?
Yeah, no, it was because of his old job. Yeah, it was his old job, and he needed a job, so he went back to the old to the old.
So he went into work. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay.
There's a guy, there's a comedian, I forget who his name is, but he has a whole bit about somebody calls his phone, and he's like, "I was bored at work," and somebody's like, "Hey,
I remember that one. Yeah,
hey, Richard, you said you were going to get this stuff from Jeff," and he's like, "Yeah, I was bored." So he's just like, "Yeah, Jeff said he was going to get it from you." He's like, "What?" And he hangs up the phone, and then this whole thing like fills it. Like, he just keeps playing that he's the person. It's
that was
a freaking hilarious bit.
The worst thing that happened that sounds like that is like I switched my phone number at some point because I had way too much call from Indian scammers.
Yeah.
So basically, I start receiving like weird like text though from like I don't know who. It's telling me, "Hey Natasha, do you want to conclude this business, babe?" And I'm like, "I'm not Natasha. What the fuck you're talking about?" And receiving that kind of fucking text until a black guy called me. And it's like, "Yo, Natasha, where's Natasha?" I'm like, "I don't know who Natasha is. You got the wrong number. Fuck you. It's our actual number." I'm like, "Dude, it's not our number. I switched my phone number."
Yeah,
and I keep receiving text for weeks and months now. I'm getting nuts about it. It's like, shit, that's fucked up. And he hang up.
That's the same thing happens to me. I have the phone number of this girl called Joanie, right? And like a bunch of people kept calling me and asking for Joanie, and I'm like, "She's not here. This is the wrong phone number." And then people would get angry at me. They would be like, "What do you mean it's the wrong phone number?" I'm like, this is not her phone number. Like, this is a new phone. And they're like, you stole her phone number? I'm like, that's not how it works. They're like, "We'll get to the bottom of this." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
To get to the
bottom of this.
For Christmas, your whole family fucking calls me to wish me Merry Christmas because they think I'm Joanie. It's so annoying.
Sounds like someone was putting your number in Kijiji personal ads.
Maybe you remember something that happened to me a while back. I've had the same number forever.
Yeah.
And I remember now there was this woman every single year. She would call me, and she was like a French Canadian woman. She was like 80 or 90, and I would answer, and I'd be like, and she'd be like, Allô? I'm like, Madame, c'est le mauvais numéro. Like, it's the wrong number, it's not the right number. And every year, I would get the call again. Bertrand, allô? Bertrand, bonne fête. Every single fucking year for like 2 years. And finally, she stopped calling, so I guess she might have died or something.
I'm betting on she died.
I'll be like, yo, send me the money. I'll be like, tell her send her the money, man.
Okay, okay,
I should get that $12 fucking birthday check.
Mets-moi
That'd be
l'argent.
something if you call at that number and I'd get into like her phone while she was getting buried, and then this your fucking voice and on speaker. Hey, stop calling me, you fucking hoe!
Hey, arrêtez de m'appeler, Calis.
She was really old, like, allô? It's Bertrand. I'm like, it's not Bertrand, dude. I'm so sorry. This is the wrong number.
Yeah, but you should have fucked with her. Yeah, but
no, she was like an old lady. I felt bad.
Once in a while, she died of a broken heart.
I'm not sure you can die of a broken heart when you have Alzheimer and you can't remember shit.
I'm calling my grandson. He keeps saying it's not him, but I don't know what the fuck.
Ma'am, your grandson died years ago. You want me to give Nikki a hug for him? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh man, no, but it's clearly hilarious. But then but I do love those scammers that that call me and go, hello sir, this is the FBI, the CIA will come and arrest you if you do not pay your Canadian your Canadian revenue. I'm like, bro, it's Canada. We don't have the fucking CIA. What are you talking about?
I'm the general of the CIA.
and then what I love about that is like they get mad at you, go, no, you motherfucker, you better fucking pay. I'm like, what are you? What? Wow, this is hilarious.
I fished it once because I was like, I had time, so like I went through the whole. I went through the motions, and where it ended. With me drawing out cash from my account and then putting it in a Bitcoin ATM. I'm like, how did that ever actually occur? That they went the whole gamut and put into a Bitcoin ATM? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
There's no way it's official. But apparently...
Yeah, the government only takes Bitcoin.
Yeah, apparently so.
You didn't know this?
Oh, there's Pantelis that has a nice joke about it. It's like they call you and they threat you to like close your fucking SIN number, and he's like, "Please do that. Means I won't have to pay taxes."
Yeah. So my record's clean now. Good.
It's clean.
Good, I don't have any records. You cannot go cleaner than that. Bye.
I think that's one of the wins you can get on 649 is resetting your SIN. Like it's fucking. It's clean,
Yeah.
Nice.
Going from a clean slate. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Fuck, man. I love scammers, man. I actually like before I used to be like I wouldn't click like if it said like you'll press 2 to talk to an agent, I wouldn't do it. Now I'm like, I do it all the time, man. I just want to hear the story.
When the robot call, I fucking press 0 and I go at the bottom of it. It's like, yo, how can I help you? I'm like, dude, you're the one who called me. Tell me how I can help you.
Oh no, I just go with it. I'll be like, oh, I have money, I have to owe, and then I just want to see what he says. All right, listen, you motherfucker, you go here. You fucking. I want to see what he's gonna say. I want to know what he's gonna say to me.
And then at one point you flip it, you're like, oh, I'm so scared, and then I'm gonna fuck your mom. You're like,
all right, listen to me. I'm like,
I'm fucking your mom.
Man, this went from like being professional to being a fucking dick in like a matter of minutes, man. God damn it.
Yeah.
That's what comedians do.
Yeah.
But being French, it's easy to spot them because like every government services are supposed to serve you in French. So basically, I'm like, can you serve me in French? And they're like, no, we can't. We don't have any French people. And it's like, so you're not Canadian. I'm like, oh, how come you don't speak the language of my country? I'm like, fuck off. You're not even in my country, you cunt.
Au Québec, c'est...
Français 100% tabarnak.
Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, this is actually I actually want to talk about this. Okay, because I found this last night because I was actually looking up a story, and then it connects to this other story where I was like, "What the fuck? Do you hear about Lady Gaga's dog?"
Yeah, yo.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Yo, the dog walker got shot.
What?
The dog walker got shot.
Like the dog walker was walking, and then someone just like blasted him, and it took the dogs, and then
Two
now
dogs.
it's like a rat. 2 dogs.
It took
There's
2
3
out of 3
dogs?
dogs. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 2 dogs.
So the
Different
story
bulldog.
goes. Yeah. So the story goes that Lady Gaga had 3 dogs. Well, has 3 dogs. One out of 3 dogs ran away, ran back to Lady Gaga. The guy is on the floor, on the ground, covered in blood, and then the robber just took the 2 dogs and ran away. I'm like, yo, that is the
wild
most
shit, man.
violent,
Did the
wild
guy
shit.
survive?
Well, though, because he survived, thankfully, and then she put up $500,000 reward for the dogs, like no questions asked.
What
You see, if
the
I was her,
fuck?
I'd be like, I keep that silent. I'd be like, yo, I'm hiring hitman. This motherfucker's dead.
Man, you
He's
hire
dead.
Ace. Yo, no, guys, let me tell you, you hire Ace Ventura. He's definitely gonna find those fucking dogs.
That's how you get Liam Neeson, dude.
That's,
Yeah,
an
you got
old, that's an old fucking
Oh,
The
reference.
certain deceptive skills, like
Oh my god, you get even better. You get
For
Ace
dogs.
Ventura. Yeah, you get Ace Ventura and Liam Neeson working together. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah.
That
that's
would be
spin-off.
amazing.
Or
Oh, that'll
funnier
be-
than that, a Rambo-like guy put a knife in his teeth and he's like, "Let's get the duck."
that's good. The
Yeah,
dogs.
he's got like the
Yeah.
dogs in the air duct. He's fucking crawling.
Yeah, and he's shooting up like a bunch of
We're gonna get you
teenagers
out.
that fucking kidnapped him, the dog.
Yeah,
Imagine,
this is
imagine
fucked up. I mean, I don't know. Shooting somebody for dogs, that's pretty fucked up.
That's
Shit.
Also,
Well,
all the
John Wick
headlines
one.
that I read was about her dogs. I didn't even know there was someone that got shot.
yeah.
yeah. Well,
That's
they
a
just
wild
say they
bit.
got shot. Yeah, man, they got shot, man.
In my head, I'm like, shit. That must be the most wild freaking Indeed call you ever took. Like,
You see,
you're
man?
like, I was walking dogs, man.
Oh shit! Oh, and
That's
he-
Kevlar,
Beverly Hills.
but now I wonder. Okay, so if Lady Gaga needs a dog walker, she must say, "P.S. You might get shot, so bring a bulletproof vest with you."
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you have some other guys coming in. I'm a dog walker. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh fuck, man! No,
All right.
Cut his head off. Go away with the
Put a
dog.
very
Never
dark
mind.
mask.
no. You need no. You need Keanu Reeves, man. Like the same incident happened. He just looks at the robbers, takes out his guns, goes, "All right, let's fucking do this."
Or
Oh man.
something. Well, you need like Neo, like, yeah, I got this.
Oh,
Then
man.
the
Or-
dog guy, that's
It
gonna
is the
kidnap him.
plot to John Wick, like when the dog gets killed. Like, this is
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. Like, but you need like the Mr. Smith, like from the Matrix, like coming in. You'd be like, Mr. Anderson, your puppies. Like, and then freaking. Just,
Oh no, we could,
have
Mr.
one-on-one.
Anderson. I'm here for your puppies, and Keanu Reeves like,
There's a glitch.
There's a glitch. Keanu's all like,
my name is Gaga, not Anderson.
"Oh
It's like,
man."
and you can't have my tits, it's like, because we used to call puppies tits, But
It's okay, he calls everybody like that.
or guys, even better. It's like the dog walker's about to get shot. He goes, "Wait, let me call Lady Gaga. Wait, someone's gonna shoot me for your dogs. Am I getting a raise? No. Well, fuck that." And the dog walker's like, "Here, take the dogs, 50 grand."
why would you call to say that? I would just leave. Yeah, I'm here for the dogs. Just take the dogs.
Just
Man.
do yours, bro.
Yo, man, you're getting paid. Yo, man, you're getting paid.
I have
So
2
if you're-
kids. I gotta die for.
I know exactly. Yo, no, the guy, the dog walker must have like
Fuck the
exactly.
dogs, honestly.
Yeah, but
I
this
have a
point-
French bulldog, dude. I love him, but yo, dude, he's got a gun. Be like, this. You want the shit bags? Here, take the shit bag.
Dang it, man.
It's like, yo, give me your dog. Oh fuck, man, it's about time. This dog's a pain in the ass. Won't shut the fuck up. Here, take it. You know?
Shit, man.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
1,000%, man. I'm
Or,
like,
or what you do is, man, see, you dress your cat as a dog, and then
Why?
the person goes, "Give me your dog," and it turns out to be a cat. So the cat uses its claws and this gashes the robber's eyes out. I'm like,
what cat do you know that does this?
Oh, man, you never know, man. Some fucking wild cats are out
From
there,
the
right?
movies. He knows
Yeah,
it's
tiger?
basically, all he knows about cats, he got it from fucking Home Alone.
Oh,
Yeah,
there you
exactly.
go.
So
from
Joey,
Adam Sandler movies.
yeah, exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
Adam Sandler movie? What the fuck?
Or
What
Sabrina.
Adam Sandler movie has a fucking cat that?
Or you-
I
Or
don't
just
know. There's always like a comedy where like there's an animal like a raccoon or a cat or a squirrel, and it just somehow jumps into a standing person's face, and the person's like, "Oh no!"
Or what, like Airbud? Airbud? Or like, what the fuck?
No, what? That happens in Airbud?
Dude, there's
Where,
like
but-
6 Airbuds. There's like a shitload of those fucking movies.
Yo, man,
Yeah.
see what you want about Airbuds? Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh,
There's
you're
shitload
not
of
telling me it was a good movie. Like, get out of here.
what? What did you say?
a dog that goes on a basketball team. It's like that doesn't make any sense.
Hey man, listen to me, okay?
I thought he was
If a dog-
like-
listen to me.
Shit. Like the kids in that town suck so bad that a fucking golden retriever is better at basketball than
Hey man, listen. If you're pro,
Could
the
you imagine
whitest
the
town in
Canadian?
America.
Can you imagine the Canadian? All they find out to do, like to get the team better, is to put a dog in fucking skates and put hockey sticks in his mouth.
yo, then
Go
there's
at it, you know, in the middle.
yo,
And he
yo.
won the World Cup.
Do you guys think that's
Yeah,
funny?
yeah,
There's
that'd be something.
there's an Airbud movie about Airbuds going to space.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Goes
There's
to
like 6 of them. There's a
Yeah,
no line.
yo, man, listen. to me, man.
One's like 36.
Yo, man, see what you want about those Airbud movies, and man, they put humans to shame. Yo, man, they put humans to shame, and I want to see, but now, like, I want to see another Airbud movie where it's like John Wick's partner, and Airbud is the one going around shooting people instead. Ah, man,
How would
that'd
he
be
shoot anybody?
yo, it's
No.
Hollywood, man. They
How?
can-
They don't have thumbs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It goes, whoop, whoop.
Maybe if it has a little turret, like a little, like the top of a tank on top of him,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
and then
that
there's
rocket
someone
launcher.
that's like shooting from, like he's a drone or something.
I'm
Oh
very.
man, they'll be honest. Like the Airbud has a jetpack. Oh man, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And
Do
then
you want a movie like this?
yo,
I think
listen to me.
the next Airbud's gonna be like he cures COVID and shit. He's got like a little needle in his fucking mouth.
The whole time, like they like there's a monster at Wuhan, and then for some reason humans are hopeless. And you have Airbud needs to go save the day. Woof! Oh shit!
but actually, did you hear that, Yannick? That there was these dogs. Apparently, in the Miami Heat have dogs that could sniff out COVID. I don't know if that's true. Like I remember
Yeah.
Vance. Like,
Sounds fake.
he pulled out an article with that. I was just like, what the? I was like, how?
Oh man, that's awesome, man.
I mean, they can smell heroin like in a gas pipe, so they're good.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
There's
heroin
beauty there.
smells like something, you
Yeah.
know?
You see, that's where. Yeah, 'cause that's where I get weird because I used to work at the airport. Sorry. Actually, no. I'll let Victoria. What are you saying? What are you saying?
No, that's it.
Right.
That's I didn't have any.
Yeah,
That's
because
not all I had to say. I was
I
just
see that
gonna say
article.
heroin smells like something. COVID doesn't really smell like anything.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like I know in the airport, like I remember there was this deaf guy I used to work with, and this guy used to bring in weed like all the time. Like he used to bring in like sometimes I used to smell that thing. Oh, Kiki, what's up? He used to smell the weed, and then like the dog would pass him, and like it didn't do it. It didn't react. I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, how? Say, how'd you even get past security? Like it doesn't make any freaking sense. But he used to do this all the time, and he used to smoke in the handicap stalls. and we'd be like, "Yo, dude, why are you smoking there?" And he's like, "He's deaf." So he's like, "Oh, I'll just say I'm deaf." I'm like, "No, they'll arrest you. Like it doesn't matter."
Oh
But, like,
my god!
he still got past the dogs, which I'm like, I never understood. So I'm like, it must be like a certain drug they're looking like cocaine or something. They're looking
Yeah, because it will make sense.
dogs. That's just like for
Yeah.
C4 and shit, no?
Yeah, but you see, it will
Maybe.
make sense. It will make sense if dogs could smell cocaine, but smell COVID and heroin. Nah, man, I don't know.
Well, heroin for sure. But
Yeah.
Heroin for sure, yeah. Heroin, yeah.
Maybe it's like your breath or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a symptom?
But
There's
it
a lot of
doesn't
symptoms.
seem like it would have enough time to train the dogs for this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like 8 years of training to be a drug dog, and they're just gonna figure out COVID. And like, yeah, it's an expected course. Just bring
Maybe
it
it's
on.
just like the dog. Like if you cough, the dog is like, "Oh, that person's got COVID." Like it's not about sniffing at all. It's just.
It's true. There are a lot of coke dogs that are retired. Maybe they, it's Miami, so
Yeah.
they're off the force.
But where did you get
Into
that
rehab.
dog like sniffing fucking COVID?
What?
I'm sorry?
What did you? Where did you get that story about the dog?
That was
sniffing COVID?
well, I mean, that was Vance getting it off. I forget which article he got that off of, but I remember he pulled it up, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "That makes no fucking sense." But I was like,
Obviously
whatever.
it doesn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm like, I don't get. But I'm like, okay, if they're anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. I don't even know how they would do that. I just remember the article saying that like that's what they were doing because they wanted to let fans come into the Miami games.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's fucking weird, but all right, okay.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah, no, that's the.
Oh, wait.
That's amazing.
Nature.com. The dogs can do it. Okay.
Yo,
They
man.
can do it?
Yo, man, dogs can do
Apparently.
anything. Yeah, dogs can do anything.
That's fucking. Like I said, I have no idea. I have no idea. I was just like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. I guess dogs could fucking like COVID's just anything. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, in the sweat, apparently. They can smell COVID in your sweat.
Oh god damn.
Oh shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's something. So let's talk a little bit more about Yannick, man, because Yannick's the guest for tonight. So Yannick,
Champion.
so
And not COVID-19. Okay, go on.
He said he works in the adult industry.
Yeah,
and
no.
no one commented on this.
yeah, but now I want to know, man. I want to know a little bit more about Yannick. Yeah. So Yannick, like, what got you, into comedy? What made you say, yo, man, I want to try stand-up comedy, and I want to,
Well, I loved, like, when I was a kid, I saw Delirious, and then I loved stand-up comedy, and then
Nice.
I just forever I always talked about it, and I do a lot of accents, and I would always tell stories and stuff like that. And everybody's like, "You should do comedy," and I was always like, "Yeah," but I never thought arts or any of that shit was like for me, in that sense. And so I took a while. Like I watched everybody for like 2 years before I even went up. And I think maybe that's part of why I did pretty decent in my time, which is because like I really was super stringent on. I didn't want to go up and fail. Like I hate failing, so I guess it was just a lot of people kind of hyping me up, and I'd done public speaking and stuff like that, and I'm pretty decent at that, and it just felt right. And after I did it a few times and it was hitting, I was like, "Fuck, this is addictive." It's like,
yeah, no, it's
yeah.
yeah, no.
What was the first place you performed at?
Nest.
The Nest was Nest.
Oh,
Yeah, I did Nest like
see?
5
that's pretty much
times.
same thing. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I met I think Rashta and a few other comics, and they were saying, "Oh, this is a place you should go here. You should go there. Which on this show." Excuse me. And then I kind of started meeting everybody, and I've done not all of the rooms, but maybe like at least half, probably 75% of them.
Yeah.
And I like the stuff that Sid puts together. Those are always good crowds. A lot of fun. But it sucks because it was like I had that 16, 18 months of like momentum going.
Yeah.
And I just got fucking
Canceled. Man.
And we're pretty much restarting from pretty much equal foot since we didn't do really comedy on a steady basis like for a year.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, some people are going to be writing, some people aren't,
Yeah,
exactly. Was so
What are so yeah.
No, go ahead, Peter. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, what type of style would you say you are? Like, are you more of like a writer or improv, or like you just do it on stage, or would you write it out and then?
Well, so my name Yannick Dotes.
Yeah.
Like I put my name's Yannick. My last name's not Dotes, but it's Yannick Dotes because it's anecdotes about Yannick.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's
awesome.
like stories about me.
Yeah,
it's right there in everybody's face. Nobody gets it. I'm like, no, Yannick Dotes. Like, here's a Yannick.
Yeah, I get the anecdote. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, I think you're coming. All right, it's cool.
And I watched a few things. Somebody was really nice. They got me that masterclass. And in the masterclass, Judd Apatow was saying something along the lines of, when it's a story, if you look at all the greats, they're just telling stories about themselves, things that are real that happened. And it always comes off naturally. It's not memorizing it. So you do, obviously tailor the story and everything like that. But that was one of the things. One of my first jokes was, it's like one of my best jokes still. I have immigrant parents and I'm at the border, and every fucking time I used to go, it was just terrible because my dad's like super Italian, my mom's Scottish. My brother was born in the UK, but he lived in Bahamas, so he was like all tanned and spoke like actually like a white island guy. When he first got the country, he's like, "Oh, what that there, white dirt?" He didn't know what snow was. It was like weird, and so
yes.
That story I've told. Just I did a lot of trade shows working, and I've been around. I traveled a lot, and it's kind of one of those stories that I would tell. It was funny. It was relating to somebody if they were Italian or whatever, that kind of thing. And one guy that I worked with, he's like, "That's your," because I was always talking about doing stand-up. He's like, "That's your thing. That's your joke. Nice. You just told me this story for like 10 minutes. I laughed 5 times at least, and that's your thing." And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, it's true." I guess I try and keep it as somewhat personal, stuff that's real to my life, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. I do like to try and write abstract jokes out of nowhere. Things that are just like comic, they're like funny, but I never find that any of the jokes work as well as a story about my life. So I guess I could say I'm anecdotal.
So you don't lie when you everything you say on stage is true.
Yeah, I mean, like one of my jokes is about being like an English person born in Quebec. I went to French school and all this stuff, and I have to learn like French different ways. So it's the truth. Like I spoke like a Haitian when I was younger because I grew up with Haitian guys, and I was playing football with a bunch of Haitian guys. So like you assimilate, you know. So like, and you know, like like I was like I just went to school with them. We played football together, and then I had like Arab friends and whatever. And then I worked for the city, so I had to become like real French Canadian because there's a lot of French Canadians that work at the city, you know. So that helped. And then when I went to McGill, I was speaking French like a person from France because I had a bunch of friends from France. And it's not like lying. It's a funny, and I do the accents, and it kind of works well, you know. When it's just something that I lived and experienced, it's not difficult for me to do it on stage because I'm just telling the story.
Yeah.
That's where it, you know. But of course, there's tons of tailoring to do and timing, and I find, you know, if you ramble on a little too long, you can start cutting words out. That kind of stuff, if you want to really start tailoring it. And at first, I was just trying to like do a bunch of different things, and I think now when it opens up again, I'm going to focus on, you know, 5 of those great stories. And get a good 15-20 minute kind of
awesome. Yeah, no, that's why like a lot of people were telling me too is like, you know, when you're telling jokes about, you know, your life story yourself, because people want to see you, right? People like when they're listening to you, like for example, when I started comedy, like I was garbage, you know, like if you saw me a few years ago, you'd been like, bro, I want to jump off the bridge, or you know, I want, like, that's how bad I was, right?
But to be honest, nobody start off right off the bat like being Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, for sure. But then
everybody
it's like
start being garbage. It's normal.
Yeah, you're right. But then after, you know, like a few years in, you get to find your voice, right? So that's why a lot of people were telling me, because, you know, because this is where, well, it's gonna sound a little bit weird, but, you know, like when you see me off stage, you see me like this annoying fat wop, right? So when I go on stage,
I think that all the time.
Yeah, anyway, so but then when I go on stage, I'm trying to be someone else, right? So like a few people are like, yo, like what the hell? Like you're not you on stage, right? You're not Claudio. So then I got comfortable with myself, and I told myself, you know what? Like let me open up about myself, open up that, you know, I have anxiety. I grew up from an Italian household. Then people, like, you know, when people go on, you know, like when I'm on stage, I'm me, you know. So so finding that voice is actually really, you know, long, and I would guess complicated, because no one gets that voice right away. You know,
I forgot to ask you yesterday, but did you get that confidence while masturbating in front of a mirror?
No.
Okay, I'm just asking.
okay. We're on this. Okay, no, I'm cutting this. No, we're cutting this. Okay, how do you pull your back masturbating? This is what I want to know.
Oh man, I don't remember. Yo, okay, so what happened was, okay.
Doesn't remember, maybe.
So no, what happened? Okay, no, I remember correctly.
You were trying to do a Bulgarian bareback. That's why.
No. No, it's not even that. No, so what happened was I was on film set, okay, and I fell.
You were on film set.
You're on film set. You do the
film
No, guys. I did not masturbate.
Want to be famous?
I didn't know. But what happened was, because I was walking and I just slipped. I went, and then I landed. I just slipped and I landed on my back. So my back was hurting a little bit. So that night I'm like, fuck, I want to masturbate. But then my back was hurting. I'm like, fuck. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And you know, so I just kept
eating his Italian sausage, and it's like, okay, I have to masturbate. After that, I'm going to masturbate.
Jesus. He's in pain, but he's like releasing. Man, that's a weird combo, man.
Yeah, man, that was fucking weird, man. That's
how you get into fetish shit, because you marry the worlds, like George and Food and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Now Claudio's
Oh God, but I'm the George Costanza. I knew what to get.
That's it. And your mom's gonna be like, he plays with himself like an instrument. And
George, I need you to go see a psychiatrist. Nah, Mom, I'm not going to see a psychiatrist. It was 2:00 in the afternoon. Why did you have to? Like, why did you, Mom? It was right there. You know, George. You're making my life complicated. I need you to talk to somebody. No, Ma. I'll pay for therapy. Oh, man,
that was good times. It's good times, man. That was good.
Yeah,
All right, well, you know, I was just interested because I'm just like, shit, man. I don't know what type of intense fucking thing you're doing, man.
Yeah, man. I'm sure, like, you know, I'm sure once in a while, like, you know, your back goes out too. Fuck. Like,
No, I'm not like freaking like, oh shit, nobody's home. Oh shit.
Well, see,
I'm scared that because of your back getting hurt, that on Kama Sutra we'll start to see two people minimum.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Or even worse, like, I have a friend, okay, so I have a friend who sneezed and his back went out.
Oh,
My
I
God.
heard of that.
Yeah, but masturbating is a high score.
Yeah, it is.
How
How about you, Yannick? Did you ever
Back
masturbate your
injuries from
back?
sneezing affects 97% of Americans. That was all time.
God, Jesus Christ, man.
You're a Walmart person if you sneeze and your back goes out.
Oh man,
Yeah. It's like, god damn, man. I'm just picturing like P90X commercials. Like, if you masturbate too much, you need to do this workout. And he's just arching his back all the time.
That's the shake weight.
Remember that shit? I'm like, I wonder if that worked. I wonder if that shit
Probably
worked.
does. It's not a bad thing. I guess like kind of that resistance. It's just super phallic and weird. So this is not like it's not. It didn't need to be made.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I'm like,
no way they made the thing, and they're like, nobody's gonna laugh about this. Like, of course, like everybody's gonna laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh shit! Because sorry.
It must have been the intention that like everybody's gonna laugh about it. That's how it's gonna sell.
No, maybe.
Yeah, because I'm like, shoot, man. Because I remember, like, I had one of my boys. He had like the shake weight, and he had like this thing where it's like it vibrates your abs, and then your abs are supposed to show like. So they show the commercial. You put it on, and and then it'll freaking, and he'd be like, oh, and the guy opens the vest, and he's like, he has like a 6-pack. You're like, oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like you weren't like, like it doesn't work like this, man.
Everybody in the Bowflex commercials at the end of their journey, not like they're not like a guy like us doing the Bowflex. Be like, look, it's pretty good. Like it's this shredded, like 1% body fat guy. Or like it's not me. Like I don't. They should have Claudio doing the fucking Bowflex. I'd be like, oh, all right, I got I can get behind this.
All right, guys, oh fuck, all right, this is good, guys.
I can picture that. But then you got like shred. Yeah, sure. Sure, focus on his back. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. Well, thank you for answering that, Claudio. That was
no problem, Peter. No problem. We went
brave
like
of
10 minutes of me answering this question, Peter.
I had to know. I was like, I was scared. I was like, shit. Like, is this like a crime? Like, is it contagious? Like, I don't know.
Happy to know that I'm not asking the hard question during my podcast.
Yeah, no, Joy, you went PG yesterday, so.
You think?
Man,
shit, man. But yeah, Yannick, have you ever traveled, or you're thinking of traveling for comedy, or?
For comedy, no, not yet. If work takes me in like certain towns, I'll start trying to maybe like get a night. That would be cool. But especially with COVID, it kind of everything up. So I haven't gone that route. If I ever go anywhere, I'll look for a night, I guess, as of now. But it would be really tough to just start again somewhere else. But no practice now, it would just be.
Are you hey from the
Ange TV?
Hey. So Yannick, I have a question for you. So now, like, when comedy eventually is gonna come back, are you scared of going back on stage, or do you think like, yo, no, you know what, I got this?
People are gonna laugh at anything. They're gonna be so excited just to be out. I think it's just everybody's gonna be in a good mood.
Yeah.
As long as you don't say something ridiculous, it'll be
exactly. Because
Joey.
It's a free country, all right. If I cannot make pedophile jokes, it's communist China.
but I think the same thing as well. I think like once everything opens up, like people like comedy shows, like or bars or restaurant, like their asses are gonna fill those seats. So people are even if you hear jokes about Salim and Julia, people are gonna laugh at that shit.
Nice, you named them. That's perfect.
Because
you fucking named them. Max is Julia.
It's okay. They don't watch our stuff. They don't watch our stuff. But I know it's
cool for them.
Exactly. But that's the thing. Like once everything opens up, I think like whatever joke you're gonna have, minus joy stuff. Like people are gonna laugh because they want to hear anything because it's been like what almost a year that we've been through. So going sick, maybe going, me, did you guys eat the sausage last night? People are like, they're gonna laugh because they want to laugh at anything.
It wasn't my neck she was sucking.
Nah, it wasn't my neck. She was fucking sucking.
It was my friend's dick. No joke.
You know what, Peter? Thank you.
It's funny because it's true.
God damn it, Victoria. God damn. Oh, man, she put the fire in there, man. Okay.
Man, did you have some sausage tonight? God damn, you're on fire.
What the
Oh, yeah, no, Bob. By the way, the anchovy shows...
One day, Claude, you're going to be on the list.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to be on the what?
On the list.
What list?
Yeah, the repeat list,
I always told him, like, hey, don't worry, Claudio, if allegations ever come up against you, I'm gonna defend you and stuff. Nah, I can't, man. Like,
whatever.
I'll defend him. I'll defend him. I'll just say he's retarded or something.
Yeah. Oh no. By the way, Yannick, the anchovy shows Yannick is a funny guy. I saw him live. Yeah, no, yeah.
Thank you very much.
This is the second person that said that, or the third person.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing. Yeah,
you killed the game, man.
No, but look,
I want to hear Yannick shit. I want to count those ones.
Well, let me go up here and see if anyone's spoke shit about you, Yannick.
This fucking asshole.
Fucking bird, but Yannick, what was like the best moments you've had, like places like when you're doing your set, like that was a fucking good night, like where did it happen, like how did you
I guess when like everything lands, I did a right before things closed down again. I was working on this like around the world. It was like 15 or 17 accents, sort of. It wasn't perfect, but it was like the first of its kind, kind of.
Okay.
And reasons of why I went around, and it worked. Like the first time that I did it, I wrote it out, and it was like different accents. So I was like from Scotland, and then Ireland, and then actually I was British, and then even down to like, and then I found myself in Sudan. I really fucking nailed. Yeah, like it was about me being like incognito, trying to fit in, and like when I'm from Sudan, the first of all they can say I'm not from Sudan. I'm a fat person in Africa, like that kind of stuff, and it killed. It really just it did so good, and I guess that was for me one of the I wrote it. I tried it, I tailored it, and the first time that I did it, it nailed. So I guess that kind of it's really rewarding when you really put a lot of work into something and it punches.
Yeah, no, that's
new jokes that didn't do well, like the first Raw night.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's Raw.
Oh man, that was
jokes, and then I did some Raw jokes, and it was crickets. I was like,
oh man, that night I think
it sucks.
I think everyone that night had like a tough. No, for me it's the first Raw night and the last one before we.
The last one. Oh, the last one.
Oh man, the last one was tough. I'm like,
freaking rough, man.
Oh god damn! I'm like my stuff usually hits. It got a little bit of a laughter, but then for me, like what got a laughter was. Like I was saying some stupid stuff in between, like, all right, so you guys remind me of my ex-girlfriends, and for some reason, like that fucking hit. But then, like, oh man, those nights are fun and rough at the same time, and it also depends who you're following too, right? I'm like, fucking follow.
Who you follow? Well, actually, no name.
The
Raw night is the one that's hosted by
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
At Brass Door.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's a good night, and when the room fills up, it's awesome. It's great. It's just I took it way too literally raw, so I was like, I did dark jokes. Like I almost feel like I can't even say these jokes anymore. Like after that moment, I'm gonna stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, I remember one night I did I did my normal jokes, but I had a couple of like bukkake extra jokes I was gonna do, and then I remember 3 guys came at the end and they're like, look, man, I was freaking dying, but I had to not laugh because my girlfriend was freaking pissed. And I was like, oh, well, I was like, Do you think, man?
I'm happy I put you in that position. That's enough for me. I win. Like,
At least I know the joke works, kind of.
That's the important point, then. That's the important point.
Yeah.
if I get you in trouble with your wife, then that means I'm a good fucking comedian.
Yeah, no, you're not the only one who's saying that. If your wife gets mad at you, I'm doing a good job.
He's a cuckold. I don't know.
I found that was what's really cool about because there's Delirious, and then after when Eddie Murphy did Raw, when I watched that the first time, I recognized immediately what he does is really brilliant. He'll make a joke about women, and all the guys are like, yeah, and then he'll make a joke about men, and all the women are like, yeah, and he just kept playing the crowd against each other, not in a bad way, but as in like I'm not just gonna do this. I'm really
do that.
The crowd doing that. So like,
I agree with you that
if you can do that, it's kind of awesome too, right? Like,
Yeah.
There was, I think Sarah Silverman did a joke like that once, where like she was saying like, I can have an orgasm just by thinking about it, and then like the guys would laugh, and then she would be like, oh no, wait, I meant I can have an orgasm just by taking a shit. And then like all the girls would laugh and the guys would be like super grossed out. And she's like, this is my favorite joke because you divide the room somehow.
Totally,
like,
100%.
I like that. No, I like because both sides have to win. Every side has to be the hero. Like you want to be like heckling, attacking the crowds. Like, no one wants to hear that. Like,
like nobody's safe. It's like Game of Thrones. Like, you're in the room, so like, you like that joke, but just wait 5 minutes. You're talking like the other joke.
If they shut the door, then I'm like, I'm dead. I'm like, oh fuck, this is the Red Wedding all over again. They're coming for me, man. I was like, oh fuck.
Man, but no, those are the best. Like if you could divide a crowd with your joke, that's something, man. And then you've got talent. If you could gross one,
but they're both having a good time.
Exactly. They're both having a really good time, but it's all depends on you. Like I was watching some Sarah Silverman stuff, and I'm like, all right, I see where she's going, and then like I hear the guys go, "Oh no, what the fuck? That's nasty!" And then the guys would laugh, and the girls would say the same thing. The guys would say, and they would be like, no." It's like everyone's having a good time.
I think Bill Burr had this joke where he was like, you know what? I want to do a book for women, and it'll be like freaking you help women and like help the women's movement or whatever. And I wear like a scarf and a fucking turtleneck, and then all the girls are like, yeah. And then I'd fucking use that money to buy hookers and whores, and it'd be like, then I'd do a book like these bitches are dumb, and then I get all the guys on my team.
It was amazing.
Nice.
I was like, fucking this guy.
Nice.
I had tickets to him for a birthday gift, and fucking COVID ruined that. I was so excited to see him. Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
To see the show.
Yeah, can you get a refund?
Sold out quick too.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure you can get a refund for that.
He'll come back.
Oh, it's not about the refund. I want to see the fucking.
You want to see him live? Yeah.
I want to see him again. I saw Louis C.K. a few times, like Nancy shows.
What? No way.
No
way. How was it?
Dude, I was sitting like second row, Nasty show, or no, which one was it? Metropolis? Not big.
Yeah.
It was right there, and the fucking joke. It was when he did Bag of Dicks.
Yeah.
Yo, dude,
that must have been hilarious.
Dying. I think I had like a beer or 2 beers the entire night because I wasn't sipping. I was laughing the entire time. That was amazing. Fucking flow and everything.
That was a good, that hour he had that year was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That was fucking, he's good. Like, I like him every year, but it's like that Bag of Dick, like that. I was like, what do you do with a Bag of Dicks? Like, I love.
So good.
Yeah.
I had questions, First of all, we picture Bag of Dicks. And that's what I love about his stuff is like, the other one, I think it's Live at the Beacon.
Yeah.
He makes jokes out of actually nowhere, which is also kind of fun, right? Like in his case, it was he was talking about the Boston accent and how they say vagina.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought it was ER. I thought it was a verb, like vagina. And then he's like, that's, you vagina, like, good, and then he's like, like an Italian, when you buy like a nice Italian piece of furniture, and it's like nice and shiny. He's like, the guy's gonna be like, my wife, she have a very juicy pussy, and he's like vagina, and he tangents off on nothing. It's literally zero. But it's great, like.
But it's coordinated. That's why I love it. Like you think it's like not going anywhere, but then he's like,
sure it is.
Yeah, because I remember he's talking about like he had a joke. It wasn't like I didn't really like that joke like that much. Like it was a funny joke, but I love the fact that he's talking about Monopoly, playing Monopoly with his kids.
Yeah, and he's gonna destroy his kids for children. Yeah,
he's like my kid's not. He's too young enough to know that all the stuff she's working for all year, everything she's done, I'm gonna take it from her and use it to crush her sister. And I was like, but he's just talking about like as a government way and like real life and everything. I was like, okay, I liked how he just freaking mixed it all in together. I was like, it seems like a simple joke, but he's just like, it just rides off.
A lot of genius there. That's crazy. And Bill Burr's the same, man. The way that he rants and everything like that. So I was really looking forward to seeing it. It'll come back like you said. It'll happen again. It's just
but I love Bill Burr on The Mandalorian. Like
it was funny. He got his 6 seconds of political there. They're like, he's like, I want to go on a fucking rant, like a lot of people when they're driving way too long in that thing, the Rumbler or whatever the fuck it is, and he talks about like planets and does it matter? These people don't know who's in charge, Rebel Force or whatever. And then it's like, okay, he got his little. It's good. It's dope,
What I love about Bill Burr in that is like he was trying to have the Mandalorian take off his helmet, and in his Bostonian accent, Bill Burr's like, "Take off your fucking helmet!" And I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
That's what's funny. Like apparently people have accents from Boston and
basically come from the planet Boston.
One big planet, Boston.
Come from Boston.
Yeah, fucking idiots. I don't mind about him, man. Though he's just a guy who's crazy. I'm like, yo, why? Like, why does the guy have a thick Bostonian accent?
Because on his own, from his own admission, he sucks at acting. He always he sucks at acting. Like every time he's playing a character, he's Bill Burr trying to pretend to be somebody else. And basically the other actors they become the character. So
or actually, this reminds me.
Pete Davidson movie.
Which one? Because I know one. Because George St. Pierre, when he was in Captain America: The Winter Soldier, he played the beginning. Oh man, that was he goes, "Hello, moi je veux tuer Captain America," and then he goes,
"I'm easy."
I'm
sorry, but that's not what he said. He says, "Je croyais que t'étais plus que bouclier." Puis là, then you have the actor playing Captain America. That's like really in his face, like you're like, "Oh, really? That's your." Actor talent actually take off his helmet like it's fucking
first of all, like how the fuck did you memorize that?
French Canadians in the movie, guys. French Canadians.
There you go.
But George St. Pierre, when George St. Pierre was in that movie, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking amazing.
And the best part, he was supposed to play a French from France.
Mercenary. It's always fun.
So basically, French, good enough.
Oh man,
if you're not from France or here, you watch a French movie and they're like, yeah, that's accurate. Like there was the one with Angelina Jolie and everybody in Quebec had.
Taking lives.
She's son truc, and they're like,
in every fucking American movie, it's always like French from France playing Quebecers. It's fucking stupid. So one for the team. You're right, Yannick.
It's right. Because Taking Lives, it was filmed here in Montreal, and then everyone was talking French. I'm like, kind of sounds like a French from France accent.
They kind of sounds like pricks. I don't know why.
I'm sure you just don't like him.
Bon, écoute, machin, voilà, c'est ton truc.
See, they sound like fucking assholes. I'm not crazy.
Ouais, mais tu vois, c'est un truc de ouf. What? That's not funny.
A country full of pricks, I'm telling you.
God damn.
I've been there. They're pretty cool. Although I remember once I was in Paris.
Yeah, that's why.
I like I said, I simulated French with people because I like to try and I'm a Pisces, I guess, so trying to make everybody comfortable. And I'm in France, I'm in Paris, and I'm at a little coffee shop, and I go, I said like, ouais, ça va, je vais prendre un petit blanc et 2 espressos sur la scène. And that's pretty decent. Like it's it's you can see I spoke French. I just said I want.
I actually understood what you said.
Espresso, everything, right? And he goes like this. He goes, "It will be 5 hours." I'm like, "Yo, dude, your English is way shittier than mine." Like, it will be 5 hours.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's the kind of little part that pricks.
Unless I know what happens when I go. Actually, since you've been there, I want to actually ask you this thing. Like, I had a buddy that was from Taiwan. He went to France, and he was telling me that sorry,
the poor guy.
The poor guy. So he always liked taking photos, but he said he saw like people like doing like the cup thing in the streets. So he said he was watching it, and then a bunch of people started blocking him off, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And then he tried to like leave, and they're like trying to keep him in there, and he just like kind of like broke out and started running. So then he was telling me like, "Yeah, they actually warn you that they rob a lot there." Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they'll do is when you get to like the metro station,
you
walk out. And then they have a bunch of kids, and they're making you trying to sign stuff for, like orphanage, charity, like a little bit of a sympathy grab. And then what's happening is you're getting pickpocketed while you're focusing on something else.
Oh shit!
So right away you gotta be like, get the fuck away from me, like, it's just part of the game.
I went to Paris with my school in Sec 5, and like the teachers were actually like, "Don't look at people in the eyes while we're in the subway, please."
What the hell are they gonna do? What?
I don't know, but there was a bunch of really crazy.
Croissant, baguette. No, what the fuck?
We're gonna leave you here.
But there was like people like screaming at us or like following. Like there was genuinely like scary people there. I don't know.
Oh, screaming?
Yeah.
I don't know. About that.
Maybe Yannick, you didn't see that. I don't know.
Frig, he's all like, "Bonjour, hello." And it's like,
Hi.
You okay? Fuck is going on here?
Oh,
Aggressively French,
Oh man, but since we're on this topic, because I work on a movie theater, and then like I would have this feel come in, "Bonjour, ça va, je veux savoir si cet film," and then they would say the title, but in English, like they would have trouble pronouncing in English, so I would just say the title, and then they go, "No, see," and then they would try to pronounce it as well. They were getting frustrated. I'm like, "Dude, I understand what you're talking about, but we're not the movie." He goes, "Mais peux-tu répéter ça?" I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, man, Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, no, it's because in French they don't translate the title, and when they try to tell you the title with their shitty accent, it's really tough.
Your hatred.
Those fucking idiots, they have the notions. They say that they sound better than us because they put a Z there, but that's where the mistake is, because they're retards. Because their dumb teacher that they teach them, it's the. You have to say the to do the song. So basically in Quebec, we're too strong on the because we'll just say the. In France, they will say the and they will argue with us that we're wrong, but we're both wrong actually.
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
because
welcome to my world.
The is not a sound that's native to French, right?
Oh, saying this and that and
basically. So basically in France, to circumvent that, they just say the or se for dumb reason. And here we say the because it sounds more like the when you hear it. So basically, like they argue with us that they have it better, but it's like, no, you don't. We're both wrong, actually.
Yeah.
So if I just go up and I say "z" and they're like, "Oh, you're one of those."
Exactly. Oh, exactly.
Like par ici, monsieur. You're like, oh shit, it worked.
Or even better, you go to the plateau. You go to plateau and they say that, and you're like, fuck you, idiots.
That's their mistake. I won't go to the plateau.
Shit, man.
But I live here.
You live there. Why? It's overpriced there.
Oh, but they have some nice clubs and girls, and it's good there.
The plateau.
The girls from the plateau, they're not shaved.
That was part of the cut,
just peas and stuff. It's disgusting. Why you want to go there?
Well, you gotta go there. There's some bars there. There's some bars.
Yeah,
the bakeries are amazing. Are you kidding me?
There's what?
There's a bunch of French. That's how they attract people, and then they yell at them.
That's cool. They can speak the body language. They can speak the body
As
language.
long
As long,
They
as
know the
long
body
as,
language.
so let me guess. As long as there's the bakeries, that's all that counts, right?
Yeah,
As long as
there you go.
bakery. Oh shit! I say I got the bread, you got the oven. Let's make that fucking thing work, man.
See, that's why the French from France, they're so good at cooking because they're complaining so much that they need to cook way better just to so the other guy shut the fuck up.
God damn, Joey has something against La French.
Yes, the
No,
French
they're,
man.
they're
I go in and
fucking-
say,
Malaysia.
"Would you like the penis with the pussies?" Did I say it right? I don't know if I said it right, but it's okay.
No, you didn't, but that's fine. We're correct.
Oh man.
Oh, bad.
Le
That's what
poussé,
it is.
comme dit, like would say Victoria.
Yeah.
Le poussé.
You guys don't remember Le Poussé?
Yeah.
I had like a fucking 5 minute on Levioplasty.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like.
But we're not really listening, so.
That's okay. I got rid of it anyways.
Like I'm not gonna introduce Victoria like that and be like, "Oh, well, who's the members of the freaking thing? Oh, it's Joey, Claudio, and the Pussies."
The Pussy.
The Pussies. Like I'm not gonna fucking say
Sound
it.
classy.
Oh, okay,
Pussies.
God.
God damn it. God damn it.
Ah, Elsan, you got it right. Like that's why I don't do French comedy, just in case there's one of them in the I'm not taking any chances.
I was doing fuck, what's it called?
The Bill Den?
The one we did together, Claudio, where you take your picture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. That-
That room.
Yeah.
Speak easy. Yeah, speak easy.
And I get a night where everybody's like from France.
Yo, those are the best,
And
man.
normally I was working on that bit, around the world bit, and I start doing it, and they're like, "Wow, this guy's good with his accents." Some people start recording, and then I hit France, and I do my jokes about France, and then they didn't laugh at anything else after that.
Yo, man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, man. That
I
is new.
hate going France. I
Put the
make
cameras
jokes
away.
Mix with them.
Put the
Oh,
cameras
man.
away. We don't like this guy.
Oh, man, no, that-
They'll,
Yo,
they'll
but-
laugh at everything unless you make fun of them. Like that's all they are.
Dude. Then you're just like on a dinghy in the middle of a storm. You're just alone in the ocean. You're just like, oh, this is not going anywhere.
Oh man, you see, I did a speakeasy a few times. The first time I did it was rough, man. It was really fucking rough. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, you know what? Let me just have like my Saint Leonard Minka bro accent out, and then people for some reason like they were laughing at that. But then like,
Yeah.
it's weird because I would have that lesbian joke. It didn't hit the first time, but the second time for some reason, people were bursting out laughing, and then the third and fourth time, I'm
Different
just,
people.
Yeah,
Sorry?
I was about to
Yeah.
say. I was about to
This
say
sounds
different
like
crap.
This is a theory of
Different
mine.
well, listen,
Just
okay,
guessing like that, like I don't
Maybe
know.
you
But
got
no.
better. I don't know.
yeah, but no,
Oh,
but yeah,
shit. God damn.
yeah, but
okay.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
but here's
Keep
the thing.
firing, man. Fuck, man.
I
Shit.
know,
Jesus
but then,
Christ.
but then after no, but the crowd, the crowd of these places, it's a fun crowd. It's a fun crowd though. But I'm like,
What
oh,
are you
Jesus.
saying?
I
What
have
are
no
you
idea.
saying? Use your words, Claudio.
I was
Yeah,
saying that speakeasy was actually I'm saying
What's so
no,
funny?
hold on. I'm saying speakeasy
You know,
speakeasy
comedy.
is a good room. Is a good room because it's tough, but you still have fun. Like sometimes like I would try the same set. One
Yeah.
night it would work, then and the next night it wouldn't.
No, the
it would not work.
first time I said the joke, there was lesbians. But the second time I said it, there was fucking people that hate lesbians. It was great. I loved it. It was fucking amazing.
well,
man.
fine.
They had they had the swastika. They were sending me like a sign of the end, little wave like this.
Hey guys, what I really meant to say was the first time I did not do the room very well. The second time I did better. All right, guys, let's just keep it at that.
That's another
Fucking crowd.
fucking word for nothing.
Yeah, I know. I just realized. I'm playing it back in my head. I'm like, where the fuck am I going with this? Don't stop now.
You know, if I can give you a trick, okay, and that's kind of sad that I'm the one giving that trick, but look, think about how it's gonna end your story before you tell it.
Yeah.
Don't figure it out while you're saying it because that's kind of cringy when you do that.
He just wants to talk. He just wants to be the one.
Exactly. Yeah, but Helsan points out, goes, French people from France don't seem to like the same humor.
Don't like anything. There's always sad and have that fucking sour face.
No, but you see, like the comedians that come out of France to Quebec, like either the Quebec comedians that go to France and come back, or just the French comedians. It's completely different. They have like a singing act in the middle of their stand-up.
They just figured out recently that you should not still act. So they still have like a lot of. They have a lot of shit to figure out.
Shit, it's not bad, man. Shit, man.
Oh no, the whole industry, like according to Mike, the whole industry was fucking rolled in.
Well,
like
you can look it up online, but like people were like stealing jokes of like Chris Rock, like basically translating them, or like Dave Chappelle, because like the crowd over there doesn't listen to Dave Chappelle because they're French, so they didn't know that didn't.
So that's why you had a lot of like Moroccan comedian that had a whole comedy show of Moroccan, Algerian, and everything, and they all sounded like Def Jam comedy stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, because
sometimes it's tough to be black, and he's like the whitest dude there. What the fuck?
Usually the Arabs come like the Maghreb. So basically,
it makes no sense.
Actually, the way you do that is fucking clever because they're Arab in a really white country. So basically, they pick up the black people joke and they switch being black, for example, for being Arab. So, they're
basically white people are the worst everywhere. So it's okay.
That's normal. We know that. That's okay.
It's been proven a while ago. Like we did history classes.
Yeah, man. We'll give them Black History. Oh shit, it's Valentine's Day, and they just forgot about everything.
So give you the shortest month of the year.
Exactly.
We always talking about the three same people, the fuller whole malt.
Yeah, wait a minute. I actually have to ask: how long is gay month? Like gay?
Is there a gay month?
Like Pride month.
So Pride is supposed to be a week, but
I swear it's like 3 months.
I think that the gay community is a bit smarter than that, and they have expanded it to a whole month.
No, they're not smart. They just need attention.
Yeah, no, they know what's up.
You want attention for a whole month for them.
I swear it's 3 months though. I swear it's 3 months. I swear it's like from May to like.
The one in Montreal is in August, and then everywhere else it's in June. But in Montreal in June, there's something else happening, so they couldn't do Pride. So they're doing it in August. So basically, you're seeing tweets from people in New York and stuff. They're celebrating Pride, and then we're doing it in August. So like
it's like a cross country fucking.
It's like you see it twice. Right?
Globe wise, it's 3 months. There's always a Pride thing going on somewhere. They're smart and they like sparse it out.
God damn, man! We get them.
It's like different music festivals.
Shit, man. It's so true, man. Yeah, there's a lot of they love the raves, man. So it's like shit. They got 3 months, and we get like a month that has like a leap year, like so we lose a day.
Yeah,
like,
but just take more. If you want to take more, just take more. No one's gonna take that away from you.
Why? Because you don't want them to unclothe because it's fucking fall? What's going on?
But then Captain YOLO is like, well, also in June you have Saint Jean Baptists.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, that's true. We're not sharing that fucking day, that fucking mouth with the gays. No. Fuck this.
Yeah, you guys go all out on that day, man. Like Canada Day is like, it's nothing, man. Like,
we're moving.
I always partied for both, so.
Yeah,
just enjoy both days off.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Or at least have the days off around those festivals because you're gonna get fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'd hope so. I'm like,
that's why you go. It's like, I go to Burning Man to do a cleanse. No, you don't go to Burning Man. All right, guys, I got to bounce. I got some people over.
All right. Yannick Dotes.
All right, Yannick, man, thanks for popping in, man.
It was really fun. It was awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we'll do it again, man. We'll do it again. That's what it is, man. Yeah, and we're trying to have like not hookers, strippers on cam, not live. This is cam.
Sorry to say hookers, we meant strippers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
porn stars. I meant porn stars. Yeah, we're
virtual dancer.
Virtual dancer, just questionnaires. So yeah, it'll be a fun night.
Thanks, Yannick, for coming on.
Thanks, man. It was awesome.
Man,
Yeah.
happy birthday. Happy birthday. I know it's your
birthday,
birthday.
happy
Oh
birthday,
yeah,
man.
happy birthday.
Thank
Ladies
Where
and
can
gentlemen,
people
follow
find
Yannick
you,
Dotes.
Yannick?
Ah, for
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
You have to ask them. No, you have to ask them the important questions, huh?
I
Before
asked
you
them
ask
where people could
Yeah,
find
well,
them.
you should
Where
have
can
asked
they
them
find
first.
them?
Which is
Well,
pretty much
What do you
the
mean
point
first?
of
You
him.
guys are like happy birthday.
Would you two
What
fucking
did you?
shut up?
Just.
Kidding.
But
No.
where can they? Do you have his information?
Yes.
so
We'll
that
put it
you-
down. We'll put it down. We'll put it down.
Yeah,
Relax. Don't worry. Relax.
Exactly.
I'm
Relax.
stressed out.
Yeah, don't worry. Everybody, just let's chill. Let's chill.
Yeah,
I want him
well,
to
let's
get more
fucking do this.
followers.
What's
Hey, you can't
34
see
months?
Yeah, when is
I
Dirty?
don't know.
4
We gotta
month?
figure out which days the
It's
gays
like
don't have.
October or something.
June 4th. Like a Dirty 4 month is a.
Oh, there you go.
He's back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut out like that, guys.
Yeah.
No. I just want to know. Victoria wants to know because she was having a meltdown. Like, where can people find you on social media?
Yeah. Do you have any
Yannick
projects?
Dotes on Facebook or Instagram.
Nice.
I don't really post much, to be honest, because I don't really do much stand up
That's okay.
right now. So
That's all right.
All right.
We'll
I'll
stalk
post some
you.
stuff. Yeah, I'll get some stuff out there. I promise.
We'll
Nice.
stalk you, man. Don't worry, man. It's all good.
Exactly.
There you go.
Cool, man.
All
Thanks,
right.
guys. I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks a
so
lot,
much.
man.
Thanks
Happy
for coming.
birthday. Get smashed. Have a blast, man.
Happy birthday.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.
Yeah, man. So,
How
yeah,
old
man.
is
Nice
he?
to talk in his
He's
back
older. Well, older than me. Older than all of us.
Is
now.
he?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
30.
Wait, how
33.
old is Peter?
Ooh,
Claudio.
Peter is pretty old.
Peter, how do you
I'm-
what?
I'm fucking
32,
old.
33?
I'm fucking old, man.
You're not old. Shut the fuck
He's
I
up.
know
like
you're
40 he's
surprisingly old,
47.
but I don't know how old
I'm
you
fucking
are.
old. I'm 34, man.
34.
No, god damn. You don't look 34, man. You look
He
like
outlived Jesus.
I'm Jesus. I live Jesus. Oh, that's true, huh?
Outlived, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, is
man,
that
shit.
Jesus'
The power
age
of
when he
shutting the
died?
fuck up, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not trying to, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to get crucified out here, man. It's
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant by the power of shutting the fuck up.
the power of shutting. Don't worry, man. Vic, Victoria, we love you. It's okay, man. It's all right, man. I understood. We have more questions. I didn't know he was gonna bounce, but I knew it was his birthday, so.
Yeah.
Actually, he just came from Ontario. He just told me, he's like, yeah, I'm coming from Ontario. I'll be there. I was like, oh, shit, you're in Ontario, bro? All right, okay, man. Party it out.
Yeah.
God damn it, man. That's what you have to do, man. You have to party it out.
Oh, I party it out. Well, actually, no, I can't party it out. No,
Yeah,
man.
nobody can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody can. Yeah, it's like freaking
I don't
sucks,
really
man.
party anymore.
Because Quebec is the only fucking place in the world that has a fucking curfew. you know?
Curfew, yeah. It's just like I'm like shit. I might have to move, man. I'm like, so it's like fuck, man.
It's dumb. It's really.
Well, we have the worst, don't we? Do we still have the worst cases in all of Canada? Or
In terms of cases, no. We're getting in percentage though. I'm pretty sure we're the highest because the way I know that, and I didn't run any numbers. But when you see the total of the cases, we're like really damn close to Ontario that has the double of population of what Quebec has.
Oh
Which
shit.
to me
Okay.
makes no fucking
Oopsie.
sense to be that close. Yeah.
Oops.
In absolute number, we're the highest in Canada with over 10,000 deaths.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
we're having the worst billion all over. Like when you look all the possible numbers, and even worse than that, we have the most severe policies when it comes to containing COVID. So the whole fucking
yeah.
thing.
Oh, 1,000%.
We have like the worst both end of the stick. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah.
The worst both end of the stick.
Yeah, like
Exactly. I just created a new expression. Fucking swallow it
The
and thank
worst.
me later.
okay,
Swallow
what is
it and
bukkake?
thank you later.
Oh shit, man! What is this
Okay.
bukkake business, man? What's happening
God
out
damn
here?
it,
What the
yo,
fuck,
man. You know, how come Peter and
Give me the choice to spit. Give me the choice to spit.
How come Peter and I are not informed of this shit, man? No,
Oh,
you're right.
all right. It's all
I
right.
know,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, like I've been hearing some stuff and people have been talking to me about it. It's like slowly they're gonna open up cinemas and then eventually restaurants and stuff because well, I mean the weather is gonna get better, right? It's gonna get better, and then you think like, do you really think people like when it comes to like the spring and summer? Do you think people are gonna fucking follow the rules?
Oh shoot! I got some hinge dates that I got to get to, so I'm like, I don't give a fuck, man.
To be honest, last year we didn't like when it started being hot again. Yeah, one with curfews.
Oh
yeah. So when we were getting close to what are you two fuckers doing?
Because you can't see our faces.
Oh, let's wait for another second.
I was just looking over there. I don't know what is there, but I'm looking over the batter.
Anyways, Joy, keep going. What were you saying?
Yeah, I don't know anymore.
I'm so sorry.
You feel like I'm a French person, okay? I'm from France. Don't look at me like that. Don't
Well, you can
do it,
look at
Joey.
you however you want, however
Maybe
you want.
you're
But as
worse
in,
than French from France. No, I'm kidding.
we often talk about we are the only ones in curfew, but the stay-at-home order in Ontario has ruled worse than in Quebec.
True, but it's not all over the fucking province, though.
Exactly.
Like they have an actual gradation system, and what's fucking killing me with Quebec, it's like they have a full color code, but that took like, oh yeah, I remember what I wanted to say. That took like a fucking press conference to know what actually that meant to be like.
Yeah.
Fucking red. So we're red for 2 weeks, and we
Yeah.
didn't fucking know what it meant. So life was still like we weren't on red. It was fucking crazy.
That was silly. It was silly that you introduced something without telling anybody what it was. That was just
Yeah,
like,
just fucking
And
make a
they're
website and tell us to check it out.
yeah.
Then they're always like, "Oh, in 2 weeks, we'll have a big announcement. In 2 weeks,
Yeah,
and
that
then in
was-
2 weeks, you find out
nothing.
like this is red alert, so we need to stay at home. Why did you wait 2 weeks to
Yeah,
tell me that?
Exactly.
Yeah, what is if that was important? Why you wait 2 weeks? Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that was another dumb thing. I remember he said, okay, I'm going to do a press conference for the kids. You think the kids are watching this shit? Like, what the fuck?
No,
Outta
no,
here.
yo, that was the
They're
most.
fucking
That was
watching like Pat Patrol and shit like
Yeah,
that.
they don't give a fuck about you,
Yeah.
man. They're like, why are you not at school, you bitch? These kids don't give a fuck.
Yeah. That was the thing when he goes, oh yeah, no, Santa Claus is gonna talk to kids. Yo, shut the fuck up, man. Just, Santa Claus ain't gonna talk to them. And then when he did that, oh, that was cringy. And then what was even more cringy was when Santa Claus spoke in English, and I'm like, and then you have the gold broken English. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is
What?
going on, man?
What you're talking about?
Wait,
what are you
when-
talking
when-
about?
when-
In December,
Did you have a dream?
You
No,
sounds like
I don't-
Denis Drolet on LSD.
No.
have a dream again?
In December, Legault did an event with Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Where,
Oh, did
who
he?
told
I
you
didn't see
this?
that.
Did you see
It was
this?
on TV. Yes, it was on TV.
I remember he said he was going to do it. I didn't see it, though. I didn't see him
He
do
did
it.
it. He did it. And
Santa
then,
Claus
yeah.
Black?
Sorry,
Was Santa Claus black?
Joey. Why didn't you figure that one for yourself? Like,
No, just tell me.
no, he wasn't black. He was white.
Wasn't
Why
black?
wasn't he black?
Racist.
Why was he
I
black?
don't know.
How come? How come?
I don't
It's
know.
2021. How come he's
I-
not black?
Ask Legault. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah,
Was-
like
was-
why he has a minister of a racial,
yeah.
yes,
yo.
white guy.
For me,
he knows the struggle, okay?
yeah, you know, but for me,
Yeah,
for
because
me-
he's racist.
But for
Yeah.
me,
Why?
I don't know if he's racist, but like, let's say he makes some choices that doesn't help his case.
Yeah, or for me, what really made me laugh about him is that the Minister of Indian Affairs, he also puts the whitest guy there too. I'm like,
Oh, that was so
Yeah.
shitty. He put
Ian-
like some guy that doesn't give a shit about Indian people.
yeah, Yann Laflamme or some
Oh, that
shit.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
and he acts like it's no big deal, but thinking about it, if the federal government put like an Anglo guy taking care of the French affair in Canada,
Yeah.
he'd be the first to fucking freak the fuck out about
There
it.
would be riots in the streets. Like people
Yeah.
would not stand for this.
On a fucking federal level, you have 9 Supreme Court judge. 9 of them, 3 of them has to be Quebecer. So can you imagine if like just one is not Quebecer of those 3, like he's losing his shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Holy
fucking crazy.
shit. God damn, man.
Like in Canada, that's fucking weird. Okay, 3 from Quebec, 3 from Ontario, and 3 the rest because we want to keep it fair.
Free the rest.
Yeah.
Just like figure it out with the fucking
That's
8 other
okay.
province and 2 other territories.
Okay, you're BC and Saskatoon. That's
There you
whatever.
go.
That's it.
Exactly.
Fuck the
Saskatoon mouth.
Maritimes.
There you go.
Exactly. But no, it
Got
was.
it.
Some people are fucking aggressive on the internet, and that's normal because nothing has happened there.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure, man. It's
Holy shit.
and he's just hilarious. Like when you brought that person, I'm like, wow, this is fucking absolutely garbage.
What
And now
person?
What person?
when you brought up the Minister of Indian Affairs, I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
wow,
Oh wow, yeah.
Jesus. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like, you know what, Legault, you do you.
At least for the
You
fucking
do you.
because you don't need. You don't
He
need.
did. He did.
The worst part is, as a minister, you don't need to be elected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have named anybody.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't. Yeah, but then that Captain Yolo's like the way the seats from the Senate are allocated make perfect sense. Yeah,
It's like 24 per province. Technically, it's like 24, and then it's 24 for the rest of the West in Canada. So
That's
basically, it ended up being like 3 days. It's fucking retarded. We need to. There's a lot of fucking.
absolutely.
Let's not steer too far away from the problem, which is that Legault sucks and we hate him. And please stop voting for the cat.
And you want to replace him with what?
Yeah, well,
anyone else?
Dominica, I always mess up.
We always do that, but 2 weeks later we start yelling after that guy because he didn't do the job. So no, I suspect that.
I would have really liked Manon Legault and
Manon. They all bad. They all fucking bad. I'm telling you, they all suck dicks.
She never said hi to me. I straight said hello, and she didn't say nothing to me. I was like, "Yo, fuck that."
Really?
Yeah.
No, what's the one that was before?
Pauline Marois.
Marois, yeah, that's it.
But
she lasted like 3 months though. Like
she lasted like what? No, 18 months.
Did she?
Oh yeah, she lasted like a year and a half or something. That was really short.
Yeah,
but she was saying some wild shit. Yeah, she was saying some wild shit. Oh yeah, you gotta change the spaghetti. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this?
I know, but you know what? Like everything that Legault's doing right now is just a distraction because he knows he messed up the COVID, and now like, what is the best way for him to?
I mean, technically, no. I mean, like technically with with this, yeah, okay, he fucked it up like right now with the curfew and stuff like that. Yeah. In the beginning, that was not his fault. That was not his. Yeah, that was straight Trudeau's fault. Because I'm like,
because he didn't close the border. He kept like the planes from China to land on fucking Canada without any checkups of any sorts.
Yeah, he's like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I remember he's like, okay, all flights from Air Canada are not going to China. I said, okay. But I'm in the airport and I see Air China coming in. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious, man? Like, what are you doing, man? And then the Chinese people, hey, how you doing? I was like, oh, fuck, here it comes, man. Yeah. Bring it in, man.
Yeah, look. I'm gonna say this. Like at the beginning, like I thought he was doing a good job. You know, I'm like, all right, you know. But then, as time went on, and then there was Dr. Google Arruda. Like every time he was talking,
Google Arruda.
Yeah, exactly.
What school of internet? Like, where did you learn anthropology? Like, fucking.
No, I just said it, but then like here's like as time went on about this. This is where I stopped.
That's a hashtag right now.
Racist cartoon about like the fucking Pacifics.
Every time Arruda was talking, he was always scared of looking at Legault, and I'm like, okay, well, something's fucking fishy here. Yeah. What the hell is it? And then you have what's his name, Christine something. The Christian.
What you're talking about?
There's 3 people whenever they do these useless live updates. There's Arruda, Legault, and what's the other guy's name? Sorry,
Genevieve Guilbeault?
No, Christian. It's Christian. People in the chat. No, Christian. No. Anyways,
because while he was computing, he was like, "I'm going to Google his name." And he said,
no, not the health minister. Oh, Christine Dubé, him, him. Like Christine Dubé is just there, just repeat. I'm like, he's not really saying much, and he's scared because he's scared of opening his mouth. But I'm like, what the fuck is up, bro? Like, it's just useless. Like, all this is just useless.
So that's the thing, though. You've noticed during the election how people freaked the fuck out when he said, "Okay, that's me talking now," to his girlfriend, to his wife, in front of everybody, right? You remember that?
No. Christian Dubé said that?
No. François Legault, he was with his wife during the election when he was elected. Yeah. And he was about to speak, but his wife was about to say something, and he's like, "No, I'm the one talking."
Shit!
But I do remember him saying, but I do remember him saying, "Hey, like the wife was coming in, and he said to her, hey, fais pas ta Pauline."
Fais pas ta Pauline. Yeah. So people took it as a feminist shit, but no, that tells more about the guy. He wants to be the only one talking. He wants to be the only one making the decisions.
Yeah,
this
is like Trump not holding Melania's hand when they're going places. It's just like he's not that great a guy.
I'm a president. I don't need to hold hands.
Yeah,
Fuck
exactly.
this. That's cool. I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
No, it's just a disaster. But now, but also, how much do you want to bet? Like, this curfew is gonna last until the election. So then people are be like, oh, look, he banned curfew, so now he's a good guy.
Oh, conspiracy theory.
People that voted for the CAC, they love it. Has nothing to do with the curfew. They just, the more you're angry at Legault, the more they love him.
No.
It's more about like an identity thing. It's like he speaks to boomers. So like the more the younger generation hate him, the more they love him.
I had to speak to my dad like 10 minutes before the show started. I went on in the green room and basically was telling me, yeah, Montreal is getting the more and more English. And I'm like, nah, no. I live here. I speak French. When I want to get service from somebody that doesn't speak French and I ask in French, I get what I want.
Yeah.
It's rare. It's really rare when I want to get a service that I really need to switch language.
Yeah.
Like that happens only in Chinatown, basically.
Yeah, and the universities are in French. There's not like, you can't tell me. There's like a certain ladder to know like how good a language is doing, and the French language is doing great. And
we're like 80% of the fucking city. I mean,
8 of the tracks.
That means that the French people are taking the high-paying job, and they don't take that much like service job. It's a good thing, actually.
Yeah. There's newspaper in French. There's like a bunch of fucking things in French. The signs are in French. Like, you can't tell me French is not doing well.
Okay, well, hold on. Then where's it in West Island and Westmount? Like the signs are in English.
There's still French. They have some French there.
It's not part of Montreal either.
Yeah, okay. But it's still
West
French
Island
there.
is part of Montreal. It's part
but it's still French.
Westmount is not.
Oh, it's not?
From what I remember, there were a lot of like a fusion on the island to make a big city. Yeah. But if I remember well, Westmount never voted to get it.
Well, yeah. Well, see, Westmount has some rich people, so they're like, "Listen, we ain't trying to hear your rules, man. You just freaking you stayed up."
I'm going to check it out just to be sure.
Yeah, we got money.
They're probably part of Montreal, but I would think they wouldn't share like their garbage trucks with the rest of Montreal, and they wouldn't share any of them.
What are you bringing their garbage here? Get that out of here, okay?
We only want rich people garbage, you sons of a bitches, okay?
We want our homeless people. We don't want your homeless people.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of here. You're no good. Get
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's considered as a suburb, not a neighbor.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Captain Yolo says that the CAC, according to opinion polls on Quebec 125, is riding high, and I mean high. A potential majority of the up to 90 seats of the
No, I wouldn't bet on it though. Like, I'm not sure it's gonna be as high as a 90, but yeah, that they're going to win. Like, because people that love CAC, like basically they really love him, and like the worst of the confinement measure we had, it was in Montreal, and Montrealers doesn't vote for him anyway. So so he doesn't give a shit about Montreal.
Yeah, it shows. Shit. It shows.
Yeah.
It just shows. I don't know, man. Like, I really don't know what's gonna happen. But
by the way, we're not gonna be reopened by April. My university, we have like a conference. I'm like organizing a conference with some people, and the university basically told us we weren't able to like do it in person in April. They're not like we were gonna have a backup plan in case we do it in person, but they're like, don't even do the backup plan.
But what
like
the fuck?
maybe for just schools though. Maybe just for
exactly.
Maybe
because look at the theaters. The theater thing makes no sense to me. Even though it's like there's this food, there's food in the restaurants. It's like but you're still in a 200 people in a room. Like come on.
That's the whole point. It's not because we're eating. It's because we're in a fucking room with people and we're breathing the same air. Like, I understand the logic, but don't go around and fucking open other commerces that does the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
Just because you want fucking kindergarten
kids to go in there. Yeah, like it doesn't make no fucking sense. Anyway, I don't know. That's just freaking weird to me.
Yeah, they should just rebrand cinemas as schools and we are all doing a cinema major.
Yeah, why don't we just ask cinemas to do like comedy shows in there? Because it's
Yeah,
the same
exactly.
fucking-
Actually, couldn't we do that? Because like there's like floors and like of cinemas that are not used anymore, right?
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
like rooms that like you can rent out for private stuff.
Yeah,
Like, would we
exactly.
be able to do that?
That would be. I mean, we'd have to like since they're not putting all the movies there. Why not? Why? Yeah, that's a good fucking idea. Actually, I want to try that.
That's yeah.
And the only thing it would be nice if people had a little bit something to drink because I'm not super confident that I would be good in front of sober people.
Oh shit!
I don't know
well,
about you guys.
Oh
but-
shit!
Well,
I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna suck the first.
Well,
week,
I
man.
mean, they're gonna serve like soft drinks. That's the
Look
only
at
thing.
those bricks. Look at those bricks. They come up with a une variante orthographique de.
I can't see anything.
all I see is my boy,
it's a-
Flat Earther.
Yeah, it's busy. Oh yeah, it's fucking awesome. No, it's Elsans shared it on our Discord and basically said the "the" is like a made-up word for French from France when they want to like put an emphasis into something. Like he said, the Big Mac. He will say the Big Mac like it's the best Big Mac they ever ate.
Oh,
Yeah, they're fucking retarded. I told you.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
actually, that makes
Hey,
sense.
Halsan, are you a linguist? If
He's
you're
just interested in things. He's interested in.
Yeah, he's really interested in stuff.
Yeah,
No,
like, pretty much everybody on the Dirty Four. Like you got Captain Yolo's the political guy,
Yeah.
and same thing with Big Joe and Helsan.
But here's my question now: the vaccine's going around, and my question is why is everything? Sorry.
Fucking slow. Like basically, there were an article in the National Post that said that compared to the US, we'll go back in normal 6 months later than the US.
But here's the thing: why is everything like? Why is it so slow? I really don't understand.
For the vaccination?
Yeah, why?
Because
Oh,
Because
no,
we
just
don't
get
have
the right-
enough vaccines
yeah,
for
they
the
have been
world.
sleeping around for the world, but also in terms of like ordering and being sure that you were the eye on the line.
Yeah,
Justin Trudeau fucking dropped the ball.
he dropped
Yeah.
the ball. But I think they just signed. They signed another company. I think like a week ago.
Yeah.
It's I forget the company's name there, but yeah. So
And-
hopefully,
Let's not
Yeah.
forget the Quebec side where we don't. We have like full of fucking fast tests that could be done, and we did use it. So
yeah.
we don't use them. We have masks. We don't use them because whatever. We have like a company that fucking make them like N99 that are better than
I heard different. I heard different. Actually, I think in the U.S. they're reporting that it's bad.
the N99.
Yeah, like that's the one with the 2 holes, right?
No,
I think I have that.
what?
Oh, it's not that one.
No, it's not that. one.
N98? It's those ones, actually.
Oh, 98. Let me see.
Yeah,
Oh no.
N99. It's
No. It's the other one. It's the other one where it has like the 2 little like plastic things on the sides, right?
Oh yeah, those are N99s, and they're not good. Why?
Apparently, because I had someone from my work, he gave me a whole bunch of them, and then I actually looked it up after. And apparently, they're saying that like if let's say you sneeze out, like it's good like for like blocking out like things coming in, but if you
Yeah.
sneeze out and you have COVID, it'll fuck you up. So it's like
oh, see.
I see.
So, but that's what I was hearing. I don't know if it was like, but I did see the news thing, like from I think it was ABC News that reported that. But
Oh, man, I wanted to burn shit when I read that.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
So
They were approved everywhere except for one assholes that works I don't know where. And he decided, yeah, that doesn't pass the test in the US, even though they receive a communique from like the federal government that says, well, if you need to have anything tested in the US, forget about it because they're not testing any foreign shit anymore because they
Right.
put all their energy on something else.
yeah.
But I heard India's like good now. I heard like people are allowed to like travel and shit. Like they got their vaccines and everything.
Yeah, but you know, when you see how they were living their life, COVID-19 shouldn't have been that scary for them.
Yeah, they have like tuberculosis running around like regularly. So.
Shut.
And
Oh
they
yeah.
have don't they have the plague there? That's still.
Oh shit. Well, I can see that
Going-
happening there. Actually, you know what? Johnson & Johnson, I heard on the world scale, it's 66% effective.
Mm.
But they said in South America, it was like not effective for some weird reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not South America, South Africa. It was
South Africa.
Yeah.
I thought South America, I would have guessed it's because the Brazilian woman put them on their titties and just like,
Hey.
"Wait, that doesn't work. I don't know why.
Then I'll come in there. I'm like, I'm the vaccine. Let me inject you. Yeah.
You're like, I got
You
COVID.
being depressed is the virus. I have the cure.
Yeah, you need to motorboater to get the
Ah,
that's how you get the
motorboater.
vaccine.
Just, I don't know, man. I really don't know what's going on, man.
With the
But-
Brazil thing? No, it's just
No,
me
no,
motorboating.
It's a
no,
joke,
no.
Claudio. It's
I
not
don't
real.
know.
It's not real.
I'm just trying
We're
to
kicking around.
I'm just trying to go into another subject, but I'm just saying like I really
You want to talk
I
about ass?
You want to talk
Oh,
about something
I would
else
definitely
than
want to talk
food?
about ass.
What is
nah,
wrong
nah,
with you?
nah.
You don't want to talk about ass?
I re-asked my
I'm just-
question from yesterday. Okay, are you
I'm-
gay?
No, I'm not gay.
You
But
want-
Sure?
I'm sure. I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty
Are
sure.
you-
You ever heard the caustic line that he said to George St. Pierre years ago? Where he's like, "I just want to motorboat his ass." Like, did that ever turn you on? Dude, ever-
I didn't even know he said that until you just said that right now.
oh, okay.
But
He
you know
didn't
what?
say no homo, so it creeped everybody out.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I'm worried about everyone now, especially like mental health. Like, it's really going through the roof. That's what I'm trying to say. You know,
It's
like,
going
trying to say?
good.
no, it's
mental
going
health?
bad. It's going bad. That's
It's
Yeah.
going bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm like, shit, I got bills to pay, man. I'm like, oh shit, my mental health is, it's focused on.
Bill
Making
It's
Payne.
sure
not a priority.
I'm like, god damn, man. It's like the bill collectors come in. I'm like, I'm not worried. Dude, I'm feeling bad. No, fuck it, man. He's, where's my money? You're like, oh fuck. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Oh, you have mental illness? Don't give a fuck. You still got.
We don't give a fuck. Where's the cash at? I'm like, oh shit. Okay, you're not accepting my sob story. I'm going in. I'm paid. I'm paid,
I'm
man.
not giving a fuck. And there's in the United States they have that ban on landlord just kicking out people because they cannot pay the rent. But
Yeah,
what's fucked up is the city asks for their taxes. So
Yeah.
basically, they have to pay their taxes for being landlords,
Yeah.
but they cannot kick out fucking tenants that doesn't pay their rent.
So what happens? They're gonna lose the land, and then the rich guys are
yeah.
gonna buy it out, and
Yeah.
then boom, that's more land for them, man. Is
Yeah.
more Sears, another Sears. Actually, no, Sears is done. I don't know what fucking stores. Target, another Target. There you go.
Walmart.
Well, no,
No,
Walmart.
like Target is huge in freaking the States.
Yeah, in
man.
the US, yeah, yeah.
Walmart is probably bigger, no?
Yeah, pretty-
Nah, probably bigger. Yeah, probably bigger.
Yeah, because it's elsewhere in the world, and Target is no longer in Canada. Not that Canada was that mattered that much anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, because if you see Target in the States, then you understand why it wouldn't work here. You go there, Target, like there's no SAQ there, so like you go there, there's like freaking Grey Goose, like there's like liquor there.
What? Oh,
yeah.
I want to go to Target.
Because we're retard, basically. That's why it didn't work.
Yeah, they were retarded. So they came in thinking like,
not they were retarded. We are retarded.
yeah, pretty much.
I maintain it. Like having a fucking state monopoly for saying alcohol, like that kind of alcohol, is retarded.
That's stupid. That's stupid. And you see, if you see the price difference, even with conversion, you look at the price difference. It's like, dude, I remember I saw Grey Goose for like $23. I'm like, dude, at the SAQ it's like $80.
Yeah.
At SAQ it's like $80 for a freaking for the same bottle that I seen. I was like, what the fuck?
And when you see
You
the
guys are
profit
making me
margin,
thirsty.
yeah, and when you see the
Tell
profit
me.
margin they're taking on a product, it's fucking gross.
That's
Like
that's
over
retarded.
100%. It's fucking gross.
And it's across Canada because I think in Ontario they have like the beer,
SBO.
the SBO. Yeah,
It's slightly better though. In
Yeah.
Quebec, we're getting fucked so hard.
yo, it's ridiculous, man. I'm like, what the fuck? Just have to stick to the beers, man. What the fuck? Like I don't even. I like liquor, man. Fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
like
want to see shops that are specialized in some niche stuff. Like for example, you see shops that are specialized into whiskey and scotch and stuff like that, and other shops that are really into rum, and you would see a bigger variety because more shit's getting in, and I can order shit from the internet, but I can't because I need to ask the permission from the SAQ.
Yeah.
Which is freaking nuts. That's freaking nuts. Like, yeah, I remember when I was in Boston, there was like a shop where you could there's like a whole bunch of craft beers, and then let's say it was like a bunch, like a 6-pack, you could just take one beer, put it in your basket, and just like you didn't care. It's just like a freaking shop like that. And I was like, oh fuck, that's fucking. You can't find that shit here.
No.
Absolutely.
You have a lot of craft beer being sold freely, but because the SAQ didn't get it, and it's fucking perfect. Because now you start seeing what the free market can do when the government is not involved that much.
Yeah.
So why can't we see that with the SAQ? Like the SAQ has been a fucking barrier for a lot of local product to end up on their fucking they don't even promote local production. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What's hell
For a long time, they have not been promoting local product. For example, we used to do rum in Quebec. We do our own wine, that kind of stuff. They don't
Yeah.
even. They weren't compelled to promote it. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's no popcorn in the theaters.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I
popcorn.
see you meant in general. I was like, what the heck is
No,
that?
no.
Oh, just the fact we have the SQDC is fucking retarded too.
Yeah.
That's so stupid, man. Yeah, that's like, man, I don't know. Yeah, the Quebec rules are like, I mean, it's a great place. I guess it's a great place to like live, but like, god damn, their rules are retarded, man.
It's just too like Christian-y. I feel like it really comes from a place of like religion. Like alcohol is bad, smoking is bad.
No, because it's a money thing. It's a money thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's
a
all
money thing. I don't find that like
why is the government involved? Like in the U.S., the government's not involved. You can just sell whatever beer you're making at home.
They are involved. That's why we're paying more.
No, I mean in the U.S.
In the U.S.
in the U.S. they were involved. They were prohibition, if you remember well.
Yeah.
But then it ended. You know?
Yeah, basically. But in Canada, I'm pretty sure that's because, if I have to guess, that would be because of like those fucking additives that they were making, like homemade alcohol, and it was really horrible for you. So basically, they had to put a stop to it. Yeah, basically. So they had to put a stop to it, but they did it in such a dumb way, and we never got rid of that. And then you have a lot of like those fuckers, nationalist, left-leaning people that are basically saying, well, that make the government a lot of money, and it doesn't matter for them if it's they're fucking us. So
yeah.
Actually, Cataniolo, that's another thing that's actually annoying, because like let's say if I get stuff on like Amazon, and like I'll be like, okay, I want to get something like obviously they have like the Canadian version, American version, but I remember I wanted to buy something like a mic, and they're like, oh, this is not sold in Quebec. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why we have a fucking, what type of retarded shit is that? I can't buy. I'm like, oh gosh, man, these guys.
It's like
there's even like a lot of contests we cannot be part of, like with North Korea and everything. Like let's say a beer company starting a contest. On those contests, when you check which places are exempted, Quebec is always on the list.
Yeah, shit. But that's for, I think that's for a good reason though. It's because
it's for a really retarded reason. If you explain it.
But it's because they want to make sure that the company's gonna put out the fucking prize. So like if it's not,
they want to make sure, like in case that Budweiser all of a sudden fall down in the middle of the contest, which is fucking dumb. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's
for big companies.
Going back to what you were saying, guys, like because just having these earphones, these headphones, like I couldn't find them in Quebec. I had to be only from the States, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's getting and apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently it's even going to be for getting DVDs and Blu-rays as well.
Definitely.
I'm like, it's just so stupid.
Like my buddy he wanted to get this laptop, and he had to like had it sent to his family in New York, and then they had to like mail it up because like he couldn't buy it through here. I was like, this is retarded.
Yeah.
It's just, no. And then again, Helson proves that it's a lot of stores block stuff to be sold in Quebec because companies have to furnish documentation in French. Most of them, that's
retarded than that. There were that lady that tried to do a personal importation of like champagne from the region, the Champagne in France.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the bottle is only in French, but because of the bilingual law, she has to like. That has to be followed for the SAQ, by the SAQ, and sold to her again by the SAQ with the labeling in 2 languages.
That's so stupid.
It is.
It's really, really dumb, man.
These guys. I think Quebec can make more money. I think Quebec has like endless possibilities of making a lot of money. They're just being retarded like this. I don't know why they're doing this.
Because it's a democracy, and people voting for the government are not economically educated. Not at all. Not.
Well, but it's also small government, and I think people in the small government, they're not all what's the word I'm looking for? They're not all competent. Like they're not all like they didn't hire someone that had like the right life experience and diplomas for that position. They just hired whoever applied.
When you say small government, what do you mean?
I mean, like the people that like
Okay, morally.
You
but
don't
it's a-
see on TV. The people
yeah,
you don't
it's
see.
a fucking big government when you look at it. Like there's a lot. Like for a population of like 8 millions, we have 25 fucking ministries.
I guess. But what I meant is like the drudgeons. I don't
Yeah.
know. You know,
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
the people that are actually working.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
Health about Toys R Us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's like that for like that's why I remember they separate back in the day. I remember like we ordered Amazon, it was like just the States, and I couldn't order like half the items. So I was like, what the fuck is
Jesus Christ, man?
this is oh man. And then you go on Tiger Direct, it was like even more of a hell fucking
Yeah.
Or I have to open a VPN just to get shit from the United States.
Yeah, it's fucking it was so stupid, man.
Well, I won't watch your fucking shows. I'll just get pissed at your fucking shit that needs to be protected by a arbitrary fucking line.
Yeah.
And just hate your fucking dumb shows even more. So that doesn't do anything.
I don't know.
Shit.
Oh man. So this has been a very, very fun episode, ladies and gentlemen. We had Yannick Dotes, and then we spoke about politics, and we're all like,
the segue king, man.
Now that you're in a weird mood, we're leaving.
Exactly.
Competent, best. Great.
Oh
man, it really was, man.
Oh shoot! Oh, let me tell you something, man. My whole family died, but it was a happy day today. I just wow.
That's what happened when the first mic has ADD.
Yeah, exactly.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
I love it. This is why it works.
Man. So, ladies and gentlemen, so does anybody want to add anything else?
No, actually, I guess you're doing the plugins and that's it.
Yeah, you're doing the plugins,
Victoria, make it good.
Victoria, what's going on?
No, I wanted to talk about Chris D'Elia, but
let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I want to go home.
You're home.
Why don't you shut up?
You're home. We can talk about it next time. We can talk about
it. All right, fine. All right, so
we have to talk about
this shit. Okay, go on.
And then we have to talk about like the whole California school board having to resign because they were mocking the parents and they didn't know they were streaming. But we'll talk about
we need a fucking docket where we put the subject that time not using it like fucking retards.
Yeah, exactly.
So we use it, but we don't use it as a retards or it's fucking close.
Right? Exactly. Oh man, but
I was expecting he's gonna cut it out, but I was like, all right, it's cool.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can find Yannick Dotes on Facebook and Instagram, Yannick Dotes, but he mentioned that he's not gonna be posting anything in a while.
Just follow him when he starts doing his shows.
Exactly.
Give him a free follow. Give him a free.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
And eventually you do shows and you want to know when that happens, and trust us, it won't gonna be us because sometimes we forget about our own stuff. So
1,000%.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Fucking follow him.
Follow him, man. He's a great guy. He's a great human being. Follow him.
Yannick Dotes with a Z.
Yeah, exactly. And then Tuesday we're going to be doing it in French at 8 p.m.
Oh,
with Amarez.
What?
Amarez.
No way.
Yeah, he has a pretty good French actually.
Yeah, exactly. And then on Thursday, I'm going to be doing movie trivia night.
With who?
I might do it solo.
I don't know what's going on, so we'll see.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on.
You're fucking drama. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait, can I plug in my shit?
Yeah.
Let me plug in my shit.
That's what I'm saying. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I was going to say, Peter, plug
use my outro after.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to be on Victoria's school line. I'm going to be on the Oreo Snack Podcast Fridays. It'll be MMA Pilot 2 because I got to figure out how I'm going to fucking do this show.
Pilot 2.
This is the second pilot of the MMA fucking DirtyFour fucking thing. And then on Saturday, it'll be live with Vance Michelle. And then who do we have next Sunday? We're on Rapid Flames. But who we have next Sunday? I know we have somebody.
Brittany Drisdale.
Yeah, she's really cool.
All right, so
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, well, Saturday afternoon podcast, 2:30 p.m. That's going to be special politics. I'm going to be with Luigi Costanza and Nikos Pitiktakis.
Ooh, that's gonna be that'll be all
Nice,
right. That'll
nice.
be all
It's
right.
gonna be it's gonna be good. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you we're actually 170 subscribers right now, so we're going
Yeah.
to 200. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching us, subscribe because we have amazing episodes. So, see you all Tuesday night and next Sunday. Have yourselves a good night. Thank you to everyone who watched us, who commented, and
That's it.
thanks everybody. Have yourselves a good night. We'll be back really
And
soon
come chill with the 4.
on the
Bye,
Discord.
guys.
There's a link at the bottom for the Discord. Come and chill with us if you.
Oh yeah,
haven't
come chill with
already.
us. We have
All right.
memes.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.